I feel like a slice of butter melting on top of a big old pile of flapjacks.
Play the victim and you will be the victim.
Very good, Frank. Very impressive. Ultimate punch!
What's up?
What's up? Oh! You hit the soft part of my belly.
You just got killed by a Daewoo Lanos, motherfucker! How you like me now, huh? You are, because if the girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
Ask yourself, why has he got his hat pulled down like that? He's fuck ugly.
Frenches instead. Oh, yeah. Wow. I don't like this.
Power of Christ compels you!
Oh, does it? Does it compel me?
You look pretty.
What did you say?
I said you look shitty.
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time. Yeah, he's got an egg, you might.
You know who could use a nice egg right now? Bricks and minifigs. I feel like they could use a nice egg right now. They be scrambling their shit left and right, huh? Speaking of conversations and talking about stuff, we have someone backstage already. The one and only Maximilian Tucker.
I don't know. I'm working on a cloning process. I wouldn't say the one and only, but we'll see.
We know how that usually works out.
In development.
I had some eggs earlier. They weren't nice. What was not nice about them? What's not nice about a nice egg in these trying times? Leia, first, what's going on? Good to see you.
Was it pickled? If it wasn't pickled, send it back.
Ooh, pickled eggs? I can't eat hard
boiled. You be careful of the next words that come out of your mouth. I will not listen to blasphemy.
Hey everybody, how's it going? We're starting over. How's that feel, Max?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my week.
Thank you, Leia. Yeah, and I matched the eyeshadow to the shirt. It's like, what can I wear that's quirky today? Also today, the goddess on today's thumbnail, it's me. I was like, fuck it. Let's not be pretentious, but let's just put the true goddess up on the thumbnail. So that's who we're praying to tonight, me. Just like Homelander, I'm your new goddess. I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
I'll be waiting for my cut on that. I'm fine with it.
the Church of Rascal, the American Church of Rascal. That's what we'll call it, or the American Church of Rowdy. There you go. And we don't pray to anybody. We just go around and beating up the guys with the mustaches that do the weird hand signal. That's the church's message right there. So I think everyone can get behind that, right? I have bootleg Maximilians by the 100. I'm selling them to Temu. Super K, what's going on? Happy Sunday. And by the way, everyone, this is an open mic. This is an open mic stream. So if you feel like talking the talk, maybe you can walk the fucking walk, right? And hop on stream. Y'all know what it'd be. All right, so we were talking a little bit about backstage about something. You wanna continue that conversation? Well, we'll start it over. But you should have watched my videos already, and the multitude, hundreds of other videos about the subject.
Everybody, it is bricks and minifigs is. You know, P.T. Barnum once said that talk good about me, talk bad about me, just keep talking about me. But in this case, I think they might have proved that wrong, because this is annihilation is what this is going to lead to.
It's some crazy shit. You know, if you're unaware, for those unbaptized in the lore, that's what I'll use. So Bricks and Minifigs is a large corporation that franchises out, their business model, their name, their image.
$400 million company.
$400 million company, yes. So it's like a Wendy's, but for Lego, essentially. If you have enough money, you can buy a Bricks and Minifig store and run it yourself under certain circumstances and certain rules and laws that they put across, which mostly is ripping people off with extra high prices and then scamming them on top of it in some locations. And I'm only saying that because this is the biggest scandal they've ever faced, but it's not the only scandal they've ever faced. Oh shit. That's mighty dangerous, Dan.
Bat Dan.
I'm not texting.
Well, don't look at the screen, okay?
I'm not. I'm listening to you guys. Hi.
Oh, okay, good. How's it going? How was that
Good.
Star Wars concert?
It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Although
like to hear.
I will say it was a little weird but I'm not surprised. But they decided to end the concert during the end credits, where it says in loving memory of Carrie Fisher. They ended the credits there, which was weird considering we were going to like a live concert with music, but we didn't get to hear the whole score, which includes the credits. But people don't like sitting for the credits, so I guess
So
they
it was
stopped
the
doing
movie with a live band playing? Is that what
that.
it was?
With a live orchestra.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's pretty crazy.
Nice.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. So it was a good experience, even though it was Rise of Skywalker.
It was Last Jedi.
Oh man, I don't know which of those movies is worse for me.
You have to look at the movie. And, I said this to my friend. Like, I think the reason why I don't watch that movie very often is because it's really fucking heavy. Like, really heavy, to me at least. And it's all about failure. And that's something.
Literally, that's
like,
all that movie is. A bunch of
but
fails.
it is, but it's like we don't want to like, we as an audience member and we as people don't like to confront failures, and so seeing our heroes fail, it's not fun to watch. So,
No, I get it, but I know what they're trying to do as well, because in Empire, the movie ends on a failure, a huge failure. But I was emotionally connected to that. I had no emotional connection to the 3 separate failures in that movie. The first one was the whole, oh, let's get the plans and go on the ship, and that just turned into the ship blowing up and them not doing, Finn getting sidetracked. And then, Luke died, which is stupid. Spoilers. I know everyone's seen it.
spoilers.
Yeah, yeah, right? Just ruined the whole worst Star Wars movies we ever. Yeah, I know. It's Rian Johnson's a great director for his original stuff, but not Star Wars.
Debatable.
I mean, Looper is a great movie. Looper is great.
Looper's depressed. Looper's also depressing. He makes really
It
depressing
is.
movies.
But it's a good
You know
movie.
what? It just, everybody gets. If you're gonna find a diamond in a pile of shit, you're probably not gonna find more than one. So take Looper out of it and just.
I like the first Knives Out. That one was fun. I do declare.
Opinions vary.
Daniel Craig with that heavy Southern accent. It's great. Just for that alone, I enjoy that movie. But back to the Bricks and Minifigs thing.
Oh yeah,
So
what are you
these
guys talking about?
We were talking about the Bricks and Minifigs scandal, the hubbub, as it were, in the current, not even just toy community, Lego community, toy community, actual news community, police corruption community. It's like intersectional.
Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that.
I will tell you this: in the toy universe, there are 2 groups that you don't fuck with: Star Wars
and Lego.
Legos. And now you're combining both of them, and they're coming at you full force. I would not. I can't believe that the recent video we got of the Bricks and Minifigs owner, CEO, where he's got his little curls, how he hasn't twisted that mustache right off his face.
Lay down on the train tracks, my dear.
It's sadly whiplash. I haven't seen. Is there a video? So wait, he did a video or something?
So Reckless Ben, we'll get through the whole thing, and then we can But so Reckless Ben, he's a YouTuber. He's exposed the yellow farm or yellow something cult. They have restaurants and they get people to join and they do the free labor and they make food. That's a cult. He did it for Scientology. He did it for the guy that has the most haunted house, which was actually just a torture chamber, really, outside in his front yard. He's like, you have to get through this to get in the haunted house. And Ben, went through the legal loopholes to expose this guy. And every single time he's done this stuff, and this is how you know most of the time it's real, he has to fucking leave. He has to flee the country because he's had multiple people threaten his life, try to get him in prison, much like what's happening right now with this Bricks and Minifig situation. So for everything, he's got 2 videos up on it right now. They're both together. It's like 2 hours long. But essentially, so a family signed over, consigned their collection to a Bricks and Minifigs local franchise for them to sell. And they had a deal, a contract that was written down. And the family that owned the store of the franchise, they had to leave the country, so they tried to sell their store. And instead, Bricks and Minifigs essentially came in, set up a sale and absorbed it, and took that Lego collection and absolutely acted like there was never a consignment. And that's what started this whole thing.
Yeah, like it's that. We ought to just assume from this point on that everybody has seen this because it is on every platform. Charlie is Penguin Zero's talking about it. Even Hassan's talking about it. I mean, it's
all that Super K.
It's across the board. Everybody is, and apparently the CEO did a video.
Yeah, it was a live stream.
Supposed to answer all questions, and all he did was just keep it. I mean, the editing of video is one thing. Everybody in this room right now has edited something. You can make a lot of things happen through video editing, but when you've got just direct somebody, you've caught them lying so many times. I can't wait for Legal Eagle just to step in and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm taking this. I'm taking this case."
He's working with Reckless Ben. I actually heard that Legal Eagle is.
Oh, that is such great news,
right? I like how we all know like the main like people in YouTube that deal with this shit, like Legal Eagle. We all Reckless Ben. Like we all have been aware of these people, and it's just great that we're all just like, yeah, did you see it? It's something to talk about, but it's also serious. It's not like a small thing, especially when you get further into it, because the second video is scary. What's actually happening as far as we know, because we're just getting that perspective, but that perspective you can see pretty easily what's happening. And
I want to repeat, so if anybody who hadn't seen the second video, they came in armed to the teeth. I mean, body armor, assault rifles, everything. They were ready to go and end everybody in that building. You have to assume that when any kind of law enforcement enters a building and they are that armed, they are ready to pull that trigger. Every single person in that room. And what do they call it when the like the live action guys and they'd all of a sudden get the swatted?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, they basically just got swatted. Because Charlie made a point, Moist Critical made a point today that tell me one time, usually you've got to be dead and buried in a back forest for law enforcement to take action against a stalker. And they went and arrested him with full body armor and AR-15.
Not just him, everybody in the house.
Everybody in that house over a swatting or a stalking.
Well, here's the thing that they raided the house for, because they got a warrant, because this is alleged, because I won't believe anything they say based on the evidence that we've seen and the contradictions that they've made to the evidence that was clearly seen on their body cams. And Ben stuff is videos, like Max said. You can edit things, you can show what you want to show, but when they show their version, it's still redacted. There's still things hidden from camera. There's still words and conversations hidden from the camera, so we don't know exactly what they're saying. But this police force got a warrant because allegedly the Airbnb person said that they were talking about stolen Legos, which hint hint, they are talking about stolen Legos. That's the whole reason they're there. They already won a civil lawsuit against this company or these two people. And then the police said, "Oh, we're going to get a warrant and search for stolen Lego," when in fact they knew they had no stolen Lego there.
No, that's not why they went into the Airbnb. The Airbnb, the last one, when they went in and they arrested, when they dislocated Ben's shoulder, spoiler alert, they were going in for the second arrest, which was over. They were arresting him for stalking one of the owners, that Jeremiah Johnson or
Joshua Johnson, and then
yeah,
what is it? Brandon Best. That's the other guy.
And so that's the second one. That was the video. They just dropped it. I think last night.
Yeah, it was early yesterday, and I made a video about it immediately. Super K, I would not expect the federal government to investigate police corruption. I would not expect anything of that.
There ain't no parties to get drunk at in Utah, so you can bet that our supreme leader of the DOJ is not going to be doing anything.
Did you hear the news about Pam Bondi though?
Oh yeah, I don't. Wait, hold on. Did she's the one who got cancer? I don't want to joke about anybody getting. I don't want to joke
from being
anybody
evil.
Getting.
I mean, no, but just shows you what that kind of shit gets you.
She's a twat, but I don't want to.
She's dumb. She was a scapegoat. Put the woman in a position of power and make her look like a failure, fire, and put an even worse man in her place.
She is a piece of shit. She shot a dog.
She is. What's really sad though? What's sad is that she's probably going to get the best care in the world. While cancer research is getting cut, and normal people can't afford hospital bills and are dying or of cancer, or what have you. She's going to get the best care in the world. So
she ain't going to pay a lick for it either.
Nope.
Man. Oh no, we're going to pay for it.
Yeah. Just like the ballroom.
That's on us.
Just like everything else, just like that slush fund. No corruption at all. Yo, for real, the cops in my town came in a group of 3 fully armored up and armed to check the liquor license of my local Lucky supermarket. They carpooled in a Honda Civic. And yeah, that's how they'll roll up. They'll roll up unmarked.
In a Honda Civic.
I mean, that's a clown car at that point. You got 3 dudes with a bunch of heavy weaponry jumping out of a Civic. They're in a clown car. How many can roll out? Apparently 3.
I wonder how many of them.
It's upsetting that. What were you gonna say, man?
And I know there's shit going on in Jersey right now, like right around you.
Yep.
Yeah, Jersey's on fire.
Yep.
But listen, Utah,
yeah, that's the part we didn't say. The cops and the owners are Mormon, so Latter-day Saints. They're all in that church. Which I'm not saying that to but I'm just pointing out a fact of what's happening with that.
There's even one scene. They went to the church. They found one of their
was the
Mormon
craziest
brothers.
Thing. Yeah.
And the dude went to hey, listen, you're doing this because Mormons,
you swear to God.
If you're a strict Mormon, man, they don't mess around with that stuff. They will. You don't screw up as a Mormon.
No, and that was what made me realize this was fucking real as far as the criminal acts that they were engaging in, because the man called the cops on someone from his church who came to speak to him in good faith about his quote unquote good faith, right? He wanted to be you swore to God, if you don't honor what you said because you said this, if you had not invoked his name, you would not be in the situation where you're putting yourself, I don't know what they call it, the great darkness or something, or I don't know. They don't call it hell, but they have a different word for it, or a different phrase for it.
You get sent to the void, man.
Yeah, like you're going to go there because you swore on God's name that you would do this, and you're just doing everything to not do that. And the guy just straight up called the cops on him, wouldn't even hear him. So, that shows how much he respects his own religion over money. And that's the thing, $400 million. That's how much that
and
company's
what are they
worth.
out? You got $400 million. And I realize not all of that. Let's look at this from a business standpoint. See it from best side.
Just give the $200,000.
Not all that $400 million is going to be liquid. That's not all fun. You can't just go to the safe and back and there's $400 million in it. A lot of that is going to be inventory and other stuff like that. And I've got a feeling that what this is they've either sold a majority of it. What they haven't sold is probably enough inventory that would stock that entire store. I think that's, they said some of the employees, I think in the first video, were saying that, oh yeah, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. And they'll have inventory lists of what's been sold and what hasn't. And you're looking at a good chunk, but even if you, all you got to do is just say, okay, listen, here's what we've sold. We don't want to give anything back because that'll hurt a business. Just be a man about it. And, relatively speaking, just, be a good person about it. Say, we can't give you this back. It'll hurt other businesses, but here's what we've sold. We're offering you a payout where we can it's not a all cash out right this minute, but we'll pay you this, we'll pay you this, we'll pay you this over, break it up or something like that. There's plenty of things that could have been done, but they've even showed, even after winning, 5 lawsuits, small claims that didn't even show up.
Yeah, because he got, what is the limit on that? Is it like $10,000 is the limit for small claims?
Yeah.
They didn't even get the full amount back because those Legos are worth 200,000 plus, just because of the age and the rarity and this, all that kind of stuff. And they're going to settle for half of it, which is probably what he would have gotten because I said it wrong I'm bad at math, people. So in my second video, I said it was 65% that Brian would get, who's the owner, and then it was 44 that Brixton Minifig. I don't know where I got those. I'm terrible at math. 35 and 65.
Absolutely, Super K. I think this is.
I mean, he already did. He already blew it open, and then the police. So the police, the American Fort County is what they're called. They had a live Q&A session today, but it was really just a guy with a soft mouth talking really quietly, lying about everything. And the thing that they initially pulled Ben and his friend over for was for allegedly running through a stop sign when they were both trying their best to obey all traffic laws, so they didn't have a reason to get pulled over. And they have the body cam from the cop showing them fully stopped. So the first interaction was false pretenses to begin with, which is illegal. So it just started from there. And I was watching the video. I'm like, that's crazy. But it kept getting worse. I was like, what?
That's what really gets me is just how this keeps building. Like you think
they said they had heroin in their car and searched it for 2 hours.
This
False
can't
police
get
reports.
I mean, that's just, another day in the fucking hood right there. But fucking, they want to search your shit. They don't, they're gonna search it. But I think that this is going to end up, ultimately, my prediction on this is, especially if Legal jumps in on this, they're going to be looking at probably paying more in pain and suffering,
probably
and
like
damages
$1 million
and everything. This is going to cost them so fucking hard, and I'm going to be excited for that day. But I just hope that, it's going to depend on the judge they get too, because that guy's right. They could drag out a lawsuit. One of the guys that Joshua, it came
Johnson.
out. Yeah, Joshua Johnson. His whole job, he doesn't have shit to do with Lego.
He's a lawyer.
He does publicity. He's a PR man.
I didn't know that. I thought he was a lawyer.
Yeah, no. You have a bad day. He's someone who goes in and makes you look better. He's a PR man. That's all he is.
Some PR guy.
Yeah. it just
so it got so bad at the end, and I want like everyone, after we stream, and if you're still interested in this, go watch both of Reckless Ben's videos. And even if you don't want to watch those ones that are that long, I'm not subscribed to Penguin Zero and Moist Critical, but I do watch his videos sometimes. Go watch his, because he's got some good takes on it. He threw together a lot of stuff beforehand, before the second video came out, and he's been on top of it. I only made 2 short videos because it's crazy and I wanted to talk about it. But Ben fled the country because they arrested him
allegedly.
After this,
it's illegal to leave the country if you have a felony warrant. So he's in St. Louis, from what I hear.
Right, allegedly. But they arrested him, and they tried to have a no bail hold. And the judge saw how ridiculous the charges was, the first judge. And he said, no, there's going to be a bail set, and Ben got out. They was going to make him wait a month for his court date. On his way home, he got a phone call from his roommate, and his roommate said, hey, the cops came here and said you had a warrant. And apparently the guy was trying to be all John McClane about it. He's like, can you leave a message? Tell him he's got a warrant and we're looking for him. Like just trying to be a badass. And it's like, so yeah, he went to St. Louis, like Max said, because this is crazy. This is, trumped up charges. Okay, those warrants were dismissed. I didn't see that update, but that's good.
I haven't seen that update either.
That's good, because they're ridiculous. Because the warrant, the second one, was for the stalking and harassment, and Joshua said that he was in fear for his life. He said he was scared, which is crazy, because you can't get within 3 feet of the guy before a swarm of cops shows up. Apparently they're camped out in his backyard. They showed up immediately every single time.
I will say this though, and with respect to Ben and everything he's doing, because he has my whole support, but he's also been making some screw ups. Like when that cop was like, I'll go serve these papers to him.
Well, you shouldn't have handed them to him.
Should not. He should have said, cool, here's my court server right here. She'll go. You can escort her to her up to the door.
But they wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have done that.
Well, then that should have been the end of it, because handing those papers over, that just. But here's the other thing. Here's a little known fact for some of you kids out there. You ever get one of those certified letters in the mail, and it's for that couch that you didn't pay for from Rent-A-Center,
Return to sender.
You're like, yeah, return to sender. You still just accepted that letter. Not accepting them is accepting it. It's the same way with being served court papers. Him taking those papers up to the door, and him telling the cop, I don't want those.
That's a serve. Yeah, that's a serve.
You've been served, baby. You're served.
And that's what came out in the live afterwards as well. The live that Super K was talking about, where they said the warrants were dismissed, which I missed that part. But they brought it up that when someone denies it, they still know that it's happening, and it was marked as served, and the cops were trying to allege that he was, after the fact, going there and harassing him and trying to give him fake papers because he'd already been served. But he hadn't been served until he personally rejected the service papers.
Yeah.
So, it was them lying. And if you watch, I would say for that, don't sit through the stupid. They have like 111 subscribers. I'm sure their shit just blew up. Those comments are probably terrible. But go watch Moist Critical's watch along of that police update or whatever, because he broke it down pretty well, the discrepancies of what they're saying.
I hope you like subtitles, because you can't hear Can't hear a
I
word.
have
That
to
guy
water,
says.
spray water, get a bunch of water for my mouth because I've got a little small wet mouth. Good.
Yeah, listen,
Uh,
I mean, they've got, I'm pretty sure at this point they've got multiple lawsuits against American Fork Police Department. You know, that's good luck with that, but you know,
those are
it's
all violations of civil rights. Everything that they did is a violation of his civil rights.
yeah, well, we live in 2026 and those ain't
Yeah.
been a high priority
Don't
on
really
anybody's
exist.
scale right now.
You been to Chubsy Wubsy yet, Dan?
No, I haven't. Every weekend has been like taken up by something. So next weekend is busy for me. But then my goal is I want to go the weekend after. So like I don't know, like 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to go.
And then start your Mythic Legions addiction.
I don't have room.
I get it.
I don't even have room.
I actually have an update on that. So I had been questioning whether or not Helidope Toys was still in business because no answer to any emails or messages about my Elric, which I pre-ordered the first run. So I just got they emailed me finally and said that they were getting apparently the second batch, which is not what I pre-ordered, but we'll see. I still have yet to. I believe I'm cursed.
I hope you
to
get
not
it.
have any
I would say
Mythic
just let it ride.
Legions or Savage Crucibles or any of those toys in my house. I believe it's never going to happen.
Did you see that new boss fight 2-pack? The Conan with the elephant guy?
Oh no, but
I saw that.
All right, I'm gonna bring
I
that
saw
up
that.
because
I saw that.
we
I
talked
saw
about,
that.
like, mythically, yeah, it's freaking
I
dope.
hadn't seen that, but if it's boss fight, I am down.
I know
I told you.
the Red Sonja debacle was crazy, but I still think that this is cool. All right, let me go ahead and bring this up.
I love that Red Sonja. That is,
It's a good figure. It's a little loose, a little wobbly, but they'll work out the kinks.
What the fuck?
Right? So apparently it's from a comic book.
Yeah,
and that's
it
like
is.
young Conan, so that's when he's more not as muscly and
God,
but
that's some
that
early.
elephant alone is sick as fuck.
That's that's when Conan wasn't a comic book; it was like a magazine, big old giant size, like the old Dell comics. None of you guys don't know about any of those.
It's a good looking figure. They got a wash on the muscles.
Yeah, I don't know those.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Enjoy your
Conan.
youth while you have it. I'm owning that.
129. I need the Elephant Man not to be mistaken for the David Lynch character.
Wait, 129 for both of those?
Yeah, but so it's a steep price, but boss fight is expensive anyway. And then you see the size. Did they show the size? Okay, so the Elephant Man is like 8.5 inches tall.
But then you're just gonna see it on Amazon for half that price.
I mean,
I got Red Sonja and the 4-pack of skeleton figures from the Epic Hacks for like $70.
So Conan is like probably 6.5 inches. So the Elephant Man is like 8.5 inches.
Is that Big Bad? Is that a Big Bad?
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store. Larry, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. And I don't know if he comes with this throne or not, but it would be fucking sick if he did. Probably not. Boss fight, you have to wait to see the quality. And yeah, that's the same for like loose collector. People, I have the Vampirella, but the Red Sonja loose collector that I got was so bad. And you see, because they have it on pre-order again, and you see the art solicitations, and what I got was not at all like that. It did not have the same paint on her. So like there was, right here. This is the one. My figure looked nothing like this. You can go back and watch my review. This is just a reissue of that Red Sonja, but it looked nothing like this.
You know what?
stepped it up in production on her.
Maybe I got really unlucky with the run that I got of it, but this looks great, but it does not look like what I had.
I don't know.
think they
You know,
updated the tape.
my friend, you know, we were having a discussion the other night about like SH Figure Arts and like how they've done this a couple of times where like the product photos that they have, like their soft goods are significantly better, and like their like the paint applications are better, specifically like the soft goods. Like he got Qui-Gon, SH Figure Arts Qui-Gon, and like the quality of the soft goods on the figure that he got looks nothing like the product. Like they use completely different fabric. Completely different fabric.
That's a lot of the time these promotional shots are misleading, and that should be illegal. Like you can't show something
False
and then give someone a
advertising.
different. Yeah, you can't show something and then give them something different. Max says that's what she said.
No,
I mean,
I was responding to Leah.
I mean,
I
at the
know.
same time, though, it's like, but it's sort of like companies that, you know, or like, it's not unlike, you know, fast food companies or like food, you know, food advertisements where you see these like, you know, Burger King and these like gorgeous looking Whoppers, you know, and then you go and it's like a,
All fake.
you know,
I have an acquaintance who does food photography, and I'm here to tell you
it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
They
none of
use
that,
like super
none of that is
glue and-
real full. Yeah.
Oh no, I know. There was a great article about food photography and like what they do with that. That some of that's not it's not real. Like a lot of some of those things that you see are actually like not actually food.
She made a hamburger out of ground cardboard, and it looked like the most delicious thing I've ever seen in my life. I would have died if I couldn't have been in the room with her. I'd have took a bite.
Let me
of
eat that shit, dog.
Give me just
Let me
a
eat that
nibble.
shit.
Come on, man.
Max, did you see this? Did you see this? I know you were sweating about getting it. It's in stock.
You're trying to hurt me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to show you it's in stock.
No, I don't like it anymore. I have my Spider-Man, and I'm telling you, after this one, that one just looks like shit.
Is that maximum? I can't see it. Is that maximum?
I'll tell you, the only thing I like that figure. I really the SF Figure Arts. I really do.
I want it
until you get to the thighs, and the minute you get to the thighs, it looks that is the whoever decided to do the thighs like that ought to be just taken out and slapped.
Seeing that it's in stock,
open
though,
palm, no backhand, open palm, slap.
Seeing it in stock means that it'll be around for a while. It's not going to sell out because the Wolverine and Cyclops are still in stock. No, it doesn't look like shit. Wait, the Wolverine's not out yet, right? What was the other one? Cyclops and Spider-Man. That's it. Those are the only two that are out yet.
I'm going to hold you to that, Rowdy. When your review video comes out, I'm going to be the first in the comments going, I fucking told you so.
I want it. I've wanted it the whole time. I
did too.
I'm not going to spend $100 on it right now.
It was going to be my first, and then you got me drunk on Mad Dog 2020 and whispered sweet nothings in my ear, and now I got a Mofex.
No, you won that in a giveaway.
I know.
You won it.
Which Mofex did you win?
Spidey and the Revoltech style is better. I still don't have a Revoltech, but that Batman Beyond, that'll be my first fucking one. I'm telling you what.
That looks like a great Batman Beyond.
It looks fucking amazing.
Beyond. It's Batman, Terry McGinnis. What am I saying?
The best Batman. Here, I'm gonna turn the banner off. Oh wait, no, you're down there anyway. You better be driving
right
safe,
here.
man.
This ought to be the example for how all Spider-Mans are made.
You did it.
I did it, guys. I did it. I'm home.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Proud of you.
Don't dox yourself, okay?
Don't do that. Except I don't think you got anybody trying to quote unquote cancel you, so I think you'd be good anyway. But did you get anything, Max, this week?
Hi,
Danny and Tessa.
I got disappointed by some fatal furries that are fuzzies or
Oh, the G.I. Joe. Those are cool though.
Yeah, I'm all my I got nothing coming. I'm sucked into the Hasbro of, hey, we're putting out more pre-orders for you. And we still haven't sent you the shit from the last 24 pre-orders that you've made. So at this point, I think Hasbro just sells pre-orders.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to make all the toys now. They released all the ones they'd already made. Now they're just like, well, now we
I'm
wait.
kind of surprised. I've got a few. I should have gotten my punk rock Zartan, and
please do. It's open mic. Feel free to pop in.
I'm sure Fatal Furries.
Brian Cranston.
I don't think that's what you meant to say.
Great. Can we?
I don't think that's what you meant to say.
Something?
That's a great band name, by the way. That's a great band name, Fatal Furry.
Can we talk about this right here? Premium DNA releasing a different figure line before they make any or release any of their fucking Earthworm Jim shit. And apparently these are some of the most garbage fucking figures ever made.
Wait, is that company that you talked about that one time about like the Earthworm Jim controversy? Is that
more than one time? Yes, I like.
This is the same company.
Yes.
Wow, I thought they were like out of business or like they stopped.
The last update that we got from them, and these have been out for apparently a month or like 2 months or two. The last update we got from them about the Earthworm Jim stuff was that they were going to be adding the dark or the evil Jim to anyone who still had their pre-orders through them. And then next thing you know, I saw a post, and I didn't make a video about it. I was going to, but I was just like, these will never come out, so I'm not even going to talk about it. But I saw a post on Instagram that they were making these Contra figures. And next thing you know, they're out. And I think it was Kit Bash Customs or someone else that got these on it. And I saw him on Instagram, and he was like, these are some of the shittiest fucking toys. And I didn't know these were scammers before I got them. And then I looked into it, Megalopolis and all this stuff. Don't give them your money, because these are apparently just fucking booty cheeks. And they look like it too.
How many people are they getting though? You know, because that's
it's insane. $175 for a 2-pack.
Those arms are awful. Look at those butterfly joints. They look like the roly-polies you find dead under your bed.
Larry, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Just got home from the toy department.
Larry.
Oh, hell yeah. Get anything?
Picked up some
more legions.
Yeah, picked up some more cosmic legions.
Hey, Larry.
I got the Fisher Rice as well, so if I can get it on here. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's that one that's designed
pick
after
up a few
the
more things.
old line, right?
Yeah, after the old Fisher Price spaceship thing from back in the day.
And that's the only one I want. The only figure that they make that I want. Is that the Fisher Price? Yes.
Yeah. Fisher Rice. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I hunted all over for him and have yet to find one. So I'm just, I don't know.
Larry always has a new 4 Horsemen figure in his hand. Indeed, he does.
I mean, here's from Memorial Day. I'm still opening up. I opened up at Lithia last night.
You have a problem, Larry. You have a big problem.
I know.
The problem.
I mean, I just sold a bunch of other stuff today too.
I just can't believe that they made these figures that look this bad.
Yeah.
And is this the only thing on their website? No, is this a what is this? Is this another pre-order?
How are they still in
stock for $65?
Who is offering this? This isn't on Big Bad. What is this direct?
This is directly through Premium DNA. So what did they do to get the cheapest license that they could get to pump out some cheap toys to try to make the money to get more Earthworm Jim figures? Because that's what it's looking like to me. So they can actually release the ones they fucking promised in the first place. Like,
it's a Ponzi scheme.
I know it is, but it's just insane to me. These are the only things on their website for pre-orders. So where there's no more Earthworm Jim pre-orders up? It just is coming soon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, sure. Just like his wife is coming soon, you know? Jesus Christ. Burn! Fucking burn!
It's getting
Wow.
hot in here.
I'm uncomfortable.
I need to go grab another beer.
Oh my god, I thought that was a dead cat.
What is that?
The mountain skate back? No, bungee? Look how cute he is.
It's adorable. I need to go grab something cute.
A nice, cool little saddle and an actual sleeping bag that actually rolls up. It actually opens up. You can put the figure in to go take a nap. Yeah. Oh my god! How's everyone's weekend going so far?
Oh, I don't know. I've just been pretty much engrossed in the bricks and minifigs on YouTube and helping my wife set up her office space for her master's degree, which starts in 2 days.
Oh, fun!
Oh,
good for her.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, I don't know. It's in education, so I don't know how great it is. We live in Louisiana. I'm pretty sure we're 49th in education.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what we like to hear, 49th. At least we're not the worst.
Yeah, there's one worse than us.
Yeah, the worst, and we're still waiting, Cletus. I'll tell you what.
Pretty sure it's Mississippi. Mississippi is the worst.
Got this.
Do you can get the skeleton? You know what? I thought about you the other day. I saw in the wild at a Target the skeleton guy.
Scareglow?
Skeletor?
Scareglow.
Scareglow.
The new one. Just sitting there. Apparently I should have grabbed it because everybody is friggin'
Yeah,
wanting
that's
that
a rare
figure.
that's the one people are looking for.
Well.
Listen, I'm not a Motu person, but that movie looks fucking fun. That movie looks
Oh yeah,
fun
we're
as
going to go see it next Sunday night.
Oh, it looks
or next
great.
Sunday afternoon. We're going to go see it.
Oh shit! And I customized.
Somebody will
the shit out of
bootleg it
him.
onto YouTube in the first 48 hours. I'll watch.
You know what I miss? Speaking of bootlegs, I miss the days. They still probably do make them, but I miss the days where you could like buy bootleg VHS tapes on the street, and like from some guy like sitting in the back row videotaping.
That's
you
where
come
everybody got
on
their.
for a visit, man. You go to any car wash in this town. There's somebody, they'll pop that trunk. What you want to watch, man? They've got every DVD you could want
There's
to watch.
Is that the Motu stuff, Larry?
Plus a few mixtapes.
No, well, this is the Legend of the Rami album. Here's Motu. Here's the He-Man.
Gotcha.
Oh, those I love those.
Is that the Mondo He-Man? I'm jealous.
This is the Mondo 112 He-Man.
That thing is sick.
From 2000X. Yeah, I love him. He's cool as hell.
Is that for the movie?
I took some cool photos
Larry,
a
we're
couple
going
weeks
to
ago.
talk about what you do for a living in real life so I can make some adjustments in mine and start looking for a new path.
Don't. It's not enough. I sold a bunch of stuff to buy a lot of this stuff, so I literally just sold a bunch of statues and stuff today, just so I could get those 3 figures.
Yeah, who needs statues anyway?
So,
They
and
don't
last
move.
week I sold. Yeah, I need them to be articulated, or at least be able to open so I can put figures in them.
Hey,
So,
you mentioned
like this thing.
It's funny, Kaiju, that you mentioned Will Vinton Studios because I have a 100% complete California Raisins collections for sale. So hit me up.
Oh,
that's sick.
So,
that is cool.
By the
my
way,
God.
don't move. It's really fun having to pack up all of my figures, and I still have not.
We're gonna move here before the end of the year. I know that.
Ugh.
So pack your figures. Packing the figures. It's just like I still have to unpack all of these figures.
That's the part I'm dreading, and that's literally probably the first thing I'll pack just so I know it's over and done with. But I'll just feel so fucking empty inside.
I'll tell you how to do it simple. This is the easiest way. I ought to make a video on how to pack your figures to move. You know those big plastic tubs they sell at Walmart?
Costco ones.
Yeah, the
brown and
Costco
yellow.
ones. You get those, and then you get a you put down a little small bubble wrap layer on the bottom. You get a roll of bubble wrap.
That's my plan.
That's
Put
what I
down
did.
one layer, put the figures in there, lay it over the top, another figure layer, and then basically you just lasagna all the way to the top. And
That's
then
kind of what I
on
did.
to the
Yeah.
next
That's a
one.
great idea.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Great idea.
That's the only way, because I'm pretty much looking at over 300 classified figures right now.
Sorry,
Damn,
comments.
300?
I'm trying to highlight y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. Also, Ronnie's here. Did I see Ronnie?
Wrong, Rowdy.
Yeah, I did. Hi, Ronnie. Good to see you.
Hey, Ronnie.
You need
Have a
the
snipe
nippers.
Can we talk about Mattel for a second? Because these He-Man figures are really good. Like, there's some problems, right? Like, there's some articulation limits and all that stuff. And like, I don't like how the ball peg is exposed in his waist and his torso.
So you don't like how his balls are
y'all-
exposed? Is that what you said?
Don't lose them.
Yeah, his balls exposed.
Hey,
His
scale
balls
it
out
up
over
next to one of your Legends figures. How does it size?
No, they scale perfectly. Like,
Well, he's a big
about as
dude,
tall
though. He's a
he's
pretty
about
big
as tall
dude.
as Captain America. So like 6'2" in Legend scale. I don't have a Legend in here, but
Like the actor is 6'2"?
well, something like that. I would assume. I don't know, but the figure is like 6'2" by the scale, because like Captain America is 6'2". So if you put them next to Captain America, they're basically the same height. So it's like almost 6.5 inches.
The reason I'm asking is it's a loaded question. That I'm wondering if this is the direction we can expect them to take some of the DC characters.
That's what I'm saying. Like the DC stuff, and even the basic kids line stuff. Like Dan, who is doing his reviews right now, I'm hyped for that shit too. They're $12.99 for the single release figures. They have pinless joints. It's not the best articulation, but you can buy the random one-off characters for cheaper, and then have the collector's line be like your main heroes and stuff, but you can still buy the cheap Batman and stuff. What's going on?
Oh my god, am I in here now? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
You're good.
I gotta turn the camera around. There we go.
That was the most beautiful forehead I've ever seen.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
How's it going, Danny?
That's the best compliment I've gotten all day.
Don't lie to him like that.
No, I make the joke. I make the joke all the time. I make the joke all the time. I got the Vegeta forehead, you know?
There you go.
Hey, listen, I respect a good forehead. Believe me.
I mean, I got a prominent forehead too. It's all good. We're all
That's
foreheads.
I got a 5 head.
That's why we like Panic at the Disco so much. Brendan Urie's forehead is huge. You guys ever seen Brendan Urie's forehead?
Brendan Urie's?
Yeah, from Panic at the Disco.
I chime in with the haven't you
Lead
people
singer.
ever heard of?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Brandon Urie.
I'm out. I'm out. Good night, everybody.
Closing the goddamn door.
No.
No.
Oh my god. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, I can
know.
kick it with you kids, but I just can't.
Y'all
take
know
this
what it
shit.
is. You don't like emo music, Max? Come on. Most of us are like millennial era-ish.
Hey,
here.
listen, you want to know something? You want to know a real emo? Real emos don't paint their fingernails black. They beat them with a hammer until they turn
No, that's
black.
goth.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, give me the goth shit.
God, learn the
Because
difference.
goths are nihilists. You know, I'm not trying to generalize goths, but like stupid fingers. I hate them and I hate the world. These represent my hatred for humanity. All 10 of them is the, just
Why couldn't my father just say I love you?
not all about daddy issues. Only partially. Only partially.
Daddy. He never took me to the zoo.
Speaking of daddy issues, how are the babies, Danny? How are the twins?
Oh, they're
Danny and
great.
Tessa had twins recently.
They're great. Maddie's over here sleeping in his swing.
Aw.
And Damien is with my grandma in the living room, also sleeping.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's good that they're sleeping, because that's when you get your peace and quiet.
Yeah, right? Even if it doesn't last all that long.
So is Daredevil your favorite superhero?
Yes, 100%. Daredevil and Spider-Man are my top two. And well, honestly, they're kind of tied for number one. If somebody asks me, who's my favorite between the two, my answer usually changes depending on the day. But I always just say, yeah, Daredevil and Spider-Man are my like 1 and 2, like they're tied. And
So
then, of
like
course,
someone says Daredevil or Spider-Man and you just say yes.
basically.
I mean, one's got a Monitor Hell's Kitchen, the other one's got the Upper East Side. So it's all
That's
good.
true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I do
Kaiju,
love my
how can
street
you
tier
hate
heroes.
MCR? MCR is fantastic. Welcome to the Black Parade is a perfect
Kaiju-
album. The album is
Kaiju's keeping it real.
No, the album is perfect from
That's a
start
great
to
album.
finish. It's a really good album. Like there's no bad songs on that album. Okay, and it flows perfectly. Even if you don't like the music, you can appreciate the artistry into
You could appreciate the
making such a perfect album.
You know what? Just everybody shut up and put on some Henry Rollins. So,
Are you getting the Secret Wars Daredevil, Danny?
I was thinking about it, but then I decided I was gonna pass it up on it just because I still have this one.
and he decided, fuck you, Rowdy, I'm keeping it.
Yeah. No, I don't like that the new one doesn't have toe joints, and it bothers me.
Yeah, it's a step backwards.
Yeah.
It is a step backwards.
I'm not saying it's a bad figure by any means. It looks like a great figure.
No, I have it coming tomorrow, so I'm kind of hyped for it. And then I guess I'll move my cell shaded one to my Spider-Man shelf, and then I will retire my armored Daredevil retro card because I only have the cell shaded and the armored 90s Daredevil, and
Dude, I love that Daredevil. So the armored one, that's such an underrated suit.
They need to redo it though. Like it's too small, and of course
it
the
needs to be
articulation's
more-
outdated.
Yep, needs to be a little bit more bulky. It's armor. It's armor.
But
you guys.
Daredevil and Punisher fans are eating so well right now.
They really are. I still need to get the Gamerverse Punisher.
Oh, the Rivals one?
No. The Capcom one.
Oh yeah, the 2-pack with Nick Fury.
Yep, the blue Punisher that everybody likes.
Kanga, now is not the time, please.
But I did get, speaking of blue, I did get the new Ghost Rider recently.
Ooh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Danny Ketch was my first Ghost Rider. I knew about the old Johnny Blaze stuff, but the Danny Ketch was the first Ghost Rider comic I ever bought. Number one, bought almost the whole line.
I had it.
And I really wish that I had gone through and when they released, picked up all those Ghost Riders. And I know I can still get them now. That one's actually got a good price on Amazon right now.
It's like what, $40 on Amazon?
Yeah,
45?
yeah. It's I don't think
that's a good snatch because I don't want the bike. I don't like the bike. I don't like the all red. I have the other bike, but I want that pinless Ghost Rider.
What? I love the red bike. It's
the 70s classic Ghost Rider, right? But I like the more because I'm a 90s kid, so I like the classic costume with the new bike.
That's fair. I do like Danny Ketch a lot, though. It's for sure. I like that they made him kind of a long lost sibling to Johnny Blaze as well.
And I'm glad we're finally getting was it Robbie Reyes? I'm glad we're finally getting him in a single release wave.
He
that'll
needs
be
his
cool.
car. Come on, man.
I know, but they have the Ramen Toys Hell Charger, or not Hell Charger, the off-brand one, which I would say was better than the Legends one.
Oh man, I remember I saw recently, like a few months back, I saw that they wanted to do his car for a HasLab, and it never got fully funded.
No, it did not fund.
Yeah, that was all
the
over.
beginning of the end of HasLabs.
Yeah, that ended very badly. But here's what I foresee happening. I think that they're going to offer it. They're going to change it up. You're not going to get the HasLab version, but you're still going to get that Hell Charger. But you're going to get it as a made to order, like they did with Mephisto, like they did with the Arctic Kiss tank.
Mephisto, I hardly know her.
I cannot wait to get that Mephisto. I am so
looks so
excited.
good.
I've never been more upset that I didn't pre-order an action figure now that I actually have a Ghost Rider. You know.
What is that Xenoplate?
No, it's a China.
Oh, that's China.
Bro,
that's even better.
China doll.
Rest
We
in
picked it
peace,
up from an
China.
antique shop mall.
That's cool.
from an antique mall today while we were out.
I think I got. Hey, I got a VHS of
Chris is
with
so
her in
excited
it
for
that
it.
I could send you.
I'm trying
Oh
to like
God,
get
no,
Is it?
We're not
Is it
going
when she was
there.
She-Hulk?
Yeah, it's something. I don't know
So
if
I
you can
was-
send it over state lines.
So the question: Spaded one McDysentery.
Dirty, didn't y'all?
Did y'all?
Shame. I don't think I can
Hi,
get
Chaos.
Sorry, Chaos.
Brownie says hi.
Did y'all watch the Punisher special yet?
Yep.
The one shot.
No, I haven't gotten to see it yet.
Well,
You know
I will
damn
say
well I
based
did.
on that Spaded one, no, because Frank has fucking issues and he will never get over them.
Nope.
So no,
That's why
I
he's
think
such a
he'll
good
feel
character.
guilt and sadness, and yeah, no, I think that the MCU Frank is way too. I'm not saying being too emotional is a bad thing, but like he has not changed as a character for 10 years, as far as his portrayal. So,
Dude, fucking move. Like, why are you just standing in one?
Do you not like John Bernthal's Punisher?
no, I like his Punisher. I did not like that special.
Oh, okay. I got
What's
you.
up, Def Toys?
I enjoyed the special. I thought it was cool.
I thought the last 10 minutes was really good.
I wish they would do something. Now, I'm going to say Punisher War Journal, and not a lot of people are going to know, but it was probably one of the best Punisher comic lines.
Was that Garth Ennis or was that he did Max? He did the Max.
No, War Journal was, it was way back in the day. It used to have little notes from like his notebook. It would show his arsenal. It was probably the best. It was a war journal. It was basically, you were getting it from the perspective of Castle, and he was writing little notes about, I need to hit it. Microchip needs to, stop doing this stupid shit so I can get this done. And here's how I break down a, M1A 1911 in 30 seconds. It was real. Probably the realest Punisher comic I think they've ever made. It was my favorite. I couldn't get enough of it. And if they did something like that with Berthal, you would
just don't let him write it. Don't let him write it, because he wrote that Punisher special, and there's so many like just cringy tropes that were thrown in the front half of it that I was just like, I have no emotional investment in this, because it's just meant to, oh, let me feel bad and then watch him get vengeance. And I'm like, we've seen that so many times. The action was great. The action in that movie or in that short but it was 44 minutes and 25 to 30 minutes of it were spent with Frank just mumbling and grunting and having PTSD, which is shit that we've seen before. And it's not very entertaining.
Sorry, I had to change a crying baby.
Oh, you're good.
I mean, that's not really PTSD. I totally understand working that in as a modern Punisher perspective, but this is somebody who, just the history of the Punisher with all of the deep cover and stuff that he did, and just,
that's what I'm doing. I'm about to go get him one.
it just seems like a waste of time. You're trying to rebuild an origin story and retcon something. And I don't know. I'm holding out for the new Spider-Man movie.
I think the Spider-Man movie is going to be so good. I think it's going to be great. And
We'll
someone
see.
said that
Oh, yeah.
Punisher would be comic relief. Where was that? Spaded. I don't think that he'll be used as comic relief, but Spider-Man will use his, he will put Frank off his footing by how nonchalant and how quippy he is. And it'll kind of maybe make Frank a little looser as far as his attitude by the end of it. Because the ending of that Punisher war or that Punisher special, they showed Frank in his Punisher outfit, and he was willing to not kill a guy until someone said, no, yeah, he took something from me. And then Frank had no questions. So they're trying to portray him more as an anti-hero now, like he's gotten through his trauma, hopefully, than a straight up cold-blooded killer, because that's more palatable, especially right now. But that's not who Frank is. Frank is a bad person. He's not a good person. He's not supposed to be someone you idolize. And if you idolize him, he would probably put you on his chopping block, because he's like, then you don't get the point. I'm doing this because no one else will. And that's his psyche.
And that's why I love that he comes after cops that use his logo. I think it's great.
No, that's what he would do. That's what he would fucking do. And it's funny that people like to think otherwise. People like there's The Boys is over now, but there's a whole group of people that really wanted Homelander to win in the end. And it's like, you fundamentally missed they're real people, which is insane, but we know who they are. But
they're called morons.
Right? But they fundamentally missed the whole point of the show, which is that baby. Oh my goodness, so cute.
Aww.
Oh.
How's the articulation?
What's that?
We got one arm, we got two arms. That's about it.
Yeah, there's not really any neck movement. The arms don't really bend.
Just support the header, it'll fall over.
Can't stand on its own.
It's
probably like
broken.
It's just like all the Mattel figures. You drop it once, it's broke. Yeah, I know.
I checked if there were batteries in it, but it's still making noise. I don't know what's happening. So cute.
This is I think, and this is gonna be bad. Not a lot of people are gonna like this. I think Marvel and the MCU is fucked. They have made such a point. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. I gotta say this. Back in the day, Marvel was the company that you went to if you needed a comic made. Star Wars went to them to get a comic made. G.I. Joe, Transformers. If you had an idea and you didn't have somebody to put it into a pulp form, Marvel was your company. Archie Goodwin did a lot of stuff.
Transformers, G.I. Joe,
and
Conan, Red Sonja.
They could always bring in some of the MCU characters, to kind of fill the space. You had Spider-Man make an appearance in like the second issue of Transformers. I'm pretty sure that there's some characters somewhere in G.I. Joe from all that, but it just depends on what kind of day Larry Hama was having. But now they've got one brand, MCU. That is the story. They, at least for live action, nothing else matters. So when they have something like Kang the Conqueror bullshit and all the multiverse stuff falling apart, now none of their shit makes sense. And you don't care about any of these characters.
I care about Spider-Man. That's my main concern about the MCU. And the other thing is, like, I get what you're saying. And this, they're leading up to Secret Wars right now, which Secret Wars, the second Secret Wars, the 2015 Secret Wars, not Secret Wars 2, but the 2015 Jonathan Hickman one, that was a reset of the Marvel universe. And Marvel is going away from the multiverse saga, which means I'm pretty sure they're closing the multiverse. The only thing that's going to be connected to the MCU is straight up 616 MCU stories, because the next saga is the Mutant Saga. And the thing that's going to suck about the Mutant Saga is after Secret Wars, they are going to recast Captain America, Black Widow, Iron Man, and all these other classic Hawkeye, which they should recast Hawkeye because apparently Jeremy Renner's a piece of fucking shit. So, go ahead.
Dude.
That's what an asshole.
My heart.
I mean, yeah, and everyone was, got around him when he went to help his neighbor and he dropped a tractor or whatever, a snowplow on his leg, but apparently he was threatening to call ICE on his hot Hispanic maid, in his words, because she wouldn't, respond to his, which is just fucking crazy.
Not only that, isn't he married?
Yeah, he was married. He's married. He has children, so fuck Jeremy Renner. But, Disney is the main problem with that. And DC is outpacing them by leaps and bounds in sales, but at the same time, and people like to say woke DI and all that stuff. Marvel has consistently and always like had black characters in leads and people of color and DC has done that in the past, but there's a boycott on DC right now.
Yep.
Because they have not had a black led comic book since God knows when. Since at least 2020 or something like that. I think the last one was Huntress. Not Huntress.
I Am Batman.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's as somebody of Native American descent, DC is not really, Nook Chuck this motherfucker.
Look at who Warner Brothers is owned by now. They're owned by Paramount. They're owned by,
But Disney's kind of, Disney's doing
fake.
well.
But their shit is fake. Like they're just doing it to, like it's called rainbow capitalism. They're doing it. So sometimes when a good writer gets a hold of it and they're doing it for the right reasons, it's great. But a lot of it is just Disney trying to cater to everyone while making the audience they're trying to target feel bad because they're using stereotypes and other such stuff for characters. Like, the version where what if Miles Morales was Thor and he was talking in like thugonomics and shit, and it's like, could you not have gone that far with it? You could have just made him have Thor's powers, But
well, and McDysentery, that is a great name. I want to say, I came to the realization quite a while ago that it's okay that these aren't my characters. It's one reason why I've enjoyed a lot of the MCU movies and a lot of the new takes on stuff and the way they've moved with a few things that I still think like, I watch a Punisher thing and I'm like, oh, that ain't Punisher War Journal and stuff like that. But these, and I don't want to guess on your age, but these aren't really our characters anymore. This is like, my daughter's 21. She's almost too old for the characters that they're putting out right now. These are characters that you're seeing in a movie, the new Spider-Man movie, if it came out tomorrow, that is going to be for the generation behind like our kids. That's going to be,
I'm excited for it.
They're going to be on YouTube in 40 years going, that ain't my MCU. Let me tell you motherfuckers something.
Let me tell you motherfuckers something.
I think
my fiance finds you hilarious.
I'm glad somebody does. Holy shit.
It was pretty funny.
I think that, like I said, Disney is the problem. Like they were shoving so much MCU stuff down our throats. And I'm not saying it was bad. I'm not saying all the content was bad, but it was rushed. Like we had Moon Knight, She-Hulk, what else came? There was a bunch of stuff that came out in the same year on Disney Plus. Falcon and Winter Soldier. All that came out in the same year.
Well,
so
do you know the first executive order that Disney issued when they bought Marvel was no new characters. Nothing. If you're planning on one, it's done. X'd out. It's finished. No new characters. You work with what you got. We're going to kill off half of them. And then that's what you're going to work with.
Larry's phone died, so that's why he hopped off. But
well, I see. Apparently, it was a hot take, Rowdy. Everybody bailed.
No. No, I get what you're saying.
I can't see or hear Riles at all, so I'm just confused.
You can't see or hear me?
Well, I mean, I can see her. I just can't hear her.
I'm here. I'm just eating, so I don't want people to see me eat on camera.
What about now, Danny?
Nope, still can't hear you.
Max, I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay. Welcome to the Maximilian Tucker Hour. I get the second half of the stream.
Sweet.
Yeah, but Disney, Rowdy's not incorrect. Disney is part of the problem.
Can you hear me
They're
now?
also just
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you at all.
You can't
I
hear
don't know
me?
what it is.
have you got an earphone?
I don't know.
You need it.
Try-
You need
try
it. If
leaving
you're
and
doing
cut-
live, if you do live TV, you really need a headphone.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't
Leave
have
and
one.
come back. Try leaving and coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, but try leaving and coming back.
Okay.
That could help. But yeah, Disney is, I mean, Disneyfication has been a problem since, I mean, you know, we used to have great businesses all up and down Times Square. And now look at it. It's all Disney.
They corporatized the nerd culture, you know?
Oh yeah.
They stole it and they turned it into a business. And I'm excited to see Mandalorian and Grogu, but I get why people wouldn't be. You know, I love Star Wars. So I'm willing to give every Star Wars thing a chance, but I understand why people would be like, oh no, this might not be good. For me, if it's animated, I know it's going to be really good as far as Star Wars. That's really the only.
I just look for George Lucas's daughter's name.
What's his daughter's name?
Oh, what the hell is her name?
Oh yeah,
Kathleen Kennedy?
No.
No, Katie Lucas?
Yeah, I think that's right. If she's involved in it, like she was with Rebels, and a lot of the issues of, well, you can thank her.
And Simon Kinberg too, even though he's kind of sucks as a director. But
and listen, Kathleen Kennedy gets a bad rap.
She was behind the scenes during the original trilogy. She didn't help make them, but she was working like at Lucasfilm in a lower capacity. And then like E.T., Indiana Jones, all that stuff, it wouldn't be here without her, at least in some form, you know.
There's a lot of misogyny tied to it, to be perfectly honest.
And I hate that shit.
She's had some fails. I think her fail wasn't so much her as much as it was the lack of her ability to stand up to J.J. Abrams and say, fuck you, you're not going to do what you did to Star Trek with what we've got. And I think if we ever get Kathleen Kennedy to come out and just write a book, and of course, I guarantee you there's a million NDAs that will make sure that never happens within our lifetime. But I know in the back of my mind that because Kathleen Kennedy she's nothing but a catalyst. She's corporate, she's over the top.
She's a producer.
Yeah, she just says, okay, you do this. She didn't make what you hate. She just didn't stand up and say, this needs to stop. And a lot of that is J.J. Abrams and your favorite little asshole, Ryan, whatever is.
Hey, listen, I hate his Star Wars movie. I really hate. Oh, I like the shirt, Dan.
Oh, thank you.
I really hate his Star Wars movie. I do not.
I know.
Like
I'm just giving you shit, Rowdy.
I think also, from what I've read, also with stories about, it's also Bob. What's his name? Bob Iger's fault, because he pushed the release date. He wanted to stick to the release date of Force Awakens, and didn't want to budge. And I think they needed a lot more time between getting the property.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. I think getting the property and then making the movie, I think they just needed more time. And then Harrison had his injury, you know, and like they still kept to like the same date. And I think it's just they needed more time. They should have taken more time.
With Carrie Fisher's death, they should have pushed The Rise of Skywalker back by a year and done reshoots and written her off.
Well, I think at that point, I think they were just, and this is the problem with most studios, is that a lot of these like reboots and like we gotta, you know, or even just like fan reactions to another movie, then they like, you know, will
change it, adapt it.
Right. And it's just, it's getting to the point where it's like studios are just like, yeah, we'll just put a Band-Aid. All the mistakes we made, we're not going to actually learn from them. We're just going to like we're just going to redo it before, but it's going to be better.
You know what they could have changed? Because
directors.
Carrie Fisher died. No, Carrie Fisher died before The Last Jedi came out. They could have pushed that movie back by 6 months, killed off Leia when the spaceship blew up, when she was floating through space, because that was the dumbest part of that fucking movie, kept Luke Skywalker alive, and kept Luke until the last movie where they should have killed Luke off. Fighting
What
the
they
Emperor
could
the
have
First,
done
you know,
is just made Heir to the Empire and gave Timothy Zahn his fucking due.
But we're getting Heir to the Empire now. We're getting that now.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
I mean, but like that one little change, if they had waited 6 months, reshot, had Leia die when the ship exploded, made it emotional, you know, Ben killed his father and his mother, and then had Luke survive and not die just from projecting himself across the galaxy, not even actually being there, and been in the last movie to show the threat of Palpatine returning, like even Luke can't stop him, or, you know, whatever, something like that. They could have course corrected, but because they didn't do that, we got 2 shitty movies instead of maybe one kind of mid movie.
I know it's on YouTube.
I mean,
it was
like,
one of
she died, y'all. She was dead. She did not film anything for the Rise of Skywalker. That was all reused footage and stuff cut from the other movies.
Yeah, they should have, honestly, I don't know. I think they should have gone the route what they did with Heath Ledger, where it's like he passed away. He was going to be a part of the 3rd Dark Knight movie, and
just don't
we're not
mention
going to
it.
mention him. I mean, it's hard because it's Leia's like a very, I don't know. That's a really hard. At least they didn't go the route of Val Kilmer.
I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
recast them.
Yeah.
But I would hate that for them as themselves, the older
Hey,
adults. For the younger versions, it's the only thing that makes sense. But for like, they could have honored Carrie Fisher better. I don't know. That's just something I've always thought.
People get old, people die. Like T'Challa should have been recast.
Yeah.
Right out the gate, the biggest dishonor I think you could do to a character is let that character die. You know, it just, which is what you've done. The Heath Ledger thing, I think that right there was the poorest fucking decision they could have made. Recast him. I get it. You want to honor that guy. You want to honor the man that he was. Wonderful. I get that. Honor him by keeping that character alive and keep me interested.
I mean, look what they did with Balin Skull, because Ray Stevenson
passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, and they recast him with what's his name? Rory McDowell from
Rory
Game
McCann.
of Thrones. Rory McCann from Game of Thrones, the Hound. And they look very similar. They're both very imposing dudes. So they found someone who was close enough that was of the same, because they're both Irish, I believe, or at least Scottish. Like maybe one's Irish and one's Scottish, but they have the same type of voice, the same type of frame.
And they were friends too.
And yeah, they knew each other. So, you know, he would know how to honor his friend by portraying the character as closely as he could while also bringing his own thing to the table. Because they couldn't just write Balin's Skull off and be like, well, yeah, he just fucked off and no one ever saw him on the planet again. You know,
well,
so they had to recast
especially
him.
with the second, especially with the second season probably he's being very integral. It's like there's no way they could write themselves out of that. You know, write him out of it.
And the thing about not recasting T'Challa was like the Letitia Wright is kind of a dumbass, and I don't really want her to be the one carrying on his legacy because she said some awful.
But she's also just not like a leading lady.
Doesn't have
charisma. She doesn't have just like, no offense, just I like Anthony Mackie. I like Anthony Mackie, but he's just not a leading man.
And how can you do Hickman's Rowdy save me here. Secret Wars and not have you cannot. You have to have Black Panther.
Well, I'm pretty sure they will. And I'm pretty sure what they're going to do is have T'Challa Jr. be aged up, like from another universe maybe, and then he's going to be T'Challa. Because, you know, they introduced T'Challa Jr. in Black Panther 2, which I didn't think was... I thought it was stupid. But I think that's what they're planning, banking on is, yeah, well, you know, It's been 10 because Black Panther 2 came out what, like almost 6 years ago at this point, right?
Do you see the pattern here though of perpetually fixing your fuck ups?
Yeah, no, that's the problem with Disney. Like I said, it all comes back to Disney. They're like, well, just put a band-aid on it instead of like actually fixing it. And and what they're doing with Predator now, like they were doing so good with Prey and Predator Killer of Killers, and then Badlands came out, and I was like, this is fucking trash. I did not like that
I loved
movie.
it. I don't know. I loved
I
it.
thought it was the dumbest brain rot I'd ever seen. I had to shut my brain off. Really didn't like it.
You guys want to see like
cute
peak
character and
writing?
everything. Huh?
You guys want to see like peak writing?
Yeah.
Boom. Peak
There you
writing.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was an excellent story.
I loved it so much.
The end of it.
Raphael. No, he would have been the first one to die. That's in character.
He is the first one to die.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's because that's good writing. He's the hothead. He's the one that's going to jump in for it. But Raphael's my favorite. So
I literally the last few pages of that book, I was holding it back.
I thought you hated turtles, Max. Everybody take a drink.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck Last Ronin.
Fuck those toys. They ruined my childhood.
Got
rid of my G.I. Joe.
That's more of a Playmates issue than it is a Turtles. I loved the original Turtles. That's my Turtles.
What looks really
Last Ronin is right. Yeah.
What looks really cool from Playmates that they're doing right now, and I know nothing about it. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Those figures look fun.
Oh, they're making figures from that book series?
to back it.
Yeah, they're doing figures. They got the license.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
And can
you pull those up?
I got some news too. You may be having to play a lot of that Dungeon Crawler Carl because Chris Cox has just dropped another Wonder Bomb, and apparently Dungeons and Dragons is officially dead.
What?
Yep. Everything now is going to be subscription service.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Wait, what?
You have to subscribe online to play Dungeons and Dragons updates and new stuff. No
more
books.
Books. You're gonna pay
No
like
way.
$15 a month.
Chris Cox. Chris Cox, if you're seeing this somehow, fuck you. Get fucked, dude. You're killing magic.
Which is why I am trying to buy every 5th edition book that I don't own. So I've got a copy of every one.
Are you serious? Wait, they're getting rid of no more books?
Yeah. He said that books are going to be, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit, books are going to be kind of a special event thing.
Suck
kind of
my
like
dick, dude.
Just
so stupid.
Yeah. But everything is pretty much going to be
the thing about D&D is it's tangible. There's no fun if you even if you just print the fucking books out, and that's what people are going to do. They're going to print out these books and distribute them for free. So
somebody's going to pirate them, even if they put on, even if they do like a what is it? What do they call it?
I'm pissed off now.
Gay frogs.
Turn the frogs gay.
They're putting gay frogs in our D&D. They're getting to our kids.
They're going woke.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. If you really want protein, you gotta bite the head off of these snakes. You just gotta bite the head right off.
You guys imagine how all the right-wing like DBZ fans would feel if they ever put a gay character in DBZ?
What? There's right-wing DBZ fans?
Oh yeah, they're
sure
Warhammer.
I think there's right-wing fans in every fandom, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Go Cell, let's go! You got this, Majin Buu."
I don't know. Back in the day, I used to go to some of the RPGA conferences, and I'll tell you, I have, like right now, I'm dealing with a lot of issues with the DFW shit and certain chodes, and I got a lot of mental thoughts going on right now, but all of the people that I ever met, including Guy Gax and Ed Greenwood.
You met Gary Gygax?
Yeah, let me say, I was in proximity to Gary Gygax.
Was he as evil as they say?
That was
Devil
the nice-
worshiper.
No, that was the nicest man.
The devil.
Listen, I grew up. I am a satanic panic survivor, and I still have some serious PTSD over that shit.
Listen, y'all, Vegeta is a fucking power bottom. His wife wears the pants. She pegs his ass. I'm saying it right now. That man loves his fucking wife, but she's in charge and he knows it.
Don't get me started on Android.
She says, honey, bend over. And he's like, yes, my queen. The Prince of Saiyans will bow to your bidding.
No, seriously, she's not fucking wrong.
If you don't get back down to the assistant, I'm never taking a bath with you again.
Vegeta's obsession with keeping up with Goku. I have the stamina, Kakarot.
It's over 9,000.
9,000 millimeters.
But
I like Zarbon and Frieza. Yeah, Frieza is so fucking gay. Saiyan monkeys.
Is he a gay
You're
icon?
so cute when you try.
Is he a gay icon?
That's Boo's pudding. Give Boo his pudding back.
Ask me, anime. I'm open for audition. You can use me for whatever. I'll do male, female, Frieza, whatever. I'll do it all.
Is Boo like a bear daddy? Is that
Hello, monkeys.
Vegeta calls Bulma Kakarot and
anyway,
Kakarot from behind.
The D&D players and stuff like that, I will tell you right now that those are some of the greatest, kindest, most open-minded. You cannot play Dungeons and Dragons or a role-playing game and not change your world perspective and envision things.
There is a YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to that tells Dungeons and Dragons horror stories, where it's like people that are just the absolute worst, and everyone else is just like, why the fuck are you still talking? Because we're inclusive. We let everyone play and give them a chance. And it's like, sometimes you give them way too many fucking chances. Just kick them out. Kick them out.
Yeah, they don't stay long.
No.
And mostly the worst thing you got in Dungeons and Dragons is, someone who's like, oh yeah, I totally gained those 4 levels.
I have 3,000 gold, just the amount I needed in my parcel to buy this enchanted sword.
Yeah.
Did you? Do you? Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I promise you I do.
But like, if you go on, Ed Greenwood right now has a channel, and I encourage literally everybody. I don't care who you are. If you like Dungeons and Dragons or any role playing, Ed Greenwood is the Elminster. He is the godfather. He is the master. And everything you enjoy now in that, he had a hand in. He has a channel right now where he talks over stories and different things. Subscribe to that man. Give him money, your money. He has earned it. And
speaking of giving money, can we take a side note here for a second?
Absolutely. This is your show.
Well, it's all of our show. That's the thing about this show. It's like, it's only as good as my guests is who comes onto the show, right? I can't talk for 3+ hours.
All right. First among equals. I get it. Let's go.
Yeah. So try to be nice and fair here. So with the Chud the Builder shit, there are so many black creators that are making a fucking bag off of reporting his dumb ass and what he's been doing the last month. Because we didn't know shit about this guy until he blew up a month ago. And now he's in prison, allegedly, this is what I've heard, being forced to roll around another prisoner's shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, you're not talking about like it's Chode. You're talking about
Chud the Builder, the streamer.
I don't guess I know who that is.
You don't know who that is, Max? What's up, Z-Man? So Max, Chud the Builder is
I thought it was the same guy as your buddy.
I mean,
is he a
all the same
PDF
person.
file or?
No, this is a guy that runs around in public in Nashville and says the N-word in front of black people and tells them not to, just is racist because he wants to make money off of harassing black people. And the crazy thing about it is he does this, but he's armed when he does it. So the second someone tries to say back that shit up, Fairy.
Oh, that's the dude who shot that other guy on the
and
court.
he shot him, and now he's 1.2. Well, they lowered it to $1 million bail. But it's funny because all these black creators are reporting on what he's doing, and one guy made like 122K in a month off of his videos talking about Chud the Builder, and it's like, good job, you failed. You failed upwards, buddy. You're in prison and they're making money. So how does that make you feel?
Good. I hope every black creator makes money off that idiot.
And yeah, he you know, he's this right-wing free speech guy. He talks about black people and gay people, but he likes to get pegged by petite black women. So, you know, it says a lot about him. That's
bam.
The most racist person I ever met used to spend hours and hours in a tanning booth to make her skin as
it's they're all projecting their insecurities on other people because, you know, he wants that BBC. That's what it's about. It's like, just come out of the fucking closet. There's pictures of him in like dressed up in drag and dressed like a fairy and all this stuff, and now he's trying to eschew this like, I'm a right-wing badass cowboy. It's like, we all know.
Well, you know, we've got to be hitting a peak with this stupidity.
We are. I think we are, because he's in prison now. $1 million bail.
It's going to end one or two ways. I mean, I remember one of the smartest government professors I ever listened to happens to be my father-in-law. And he once told me that every democracy eventually makes the choice between going more down, and I'm not saying socialist as in, you know, Stalinism or, you know, communism or something like that, but more socialist means, or more totalitarian or authoritarian. And we've been at that crossroads for a little bit now, and it's eventually we're going to make a choice, and we're going to see where it goes.
I
know that I do know this. The 1% right now that are leaning towards this authoritarian, 1% is nowhere near the majority. So just stay strong, people. I know it's tough out there. Talk to your friends.
Did you see a judge ruled that he had to take his name off the Kennedy Center?
Yeah.
Take that shit off of there, you disgraceful piece of shit.
JFK was the
little
man.
battle. Well, what he actually did was he passed that on to Congress.
And it's the little wins. They'll stack up.
Yeah,
you know,
the little wins will stack up. But stay strong, people. And again, you know, that there's a high chance right now for someone on either side to do something extremely stupid, and just talk to somebody before you do that. So
yeah, don't let the government compromise your morality. You know, the best thing that you can do to resist is exist, and that goes for anybody. That goes for anybody that's
and they want you to do something stupid.
Yeah, and
they want you to say, I've
they
had
want
enough.
you to do it so bad that they will lie about who's perpetrating things.
Yeah,
because you just said 1% of the population. Trans people are 1% of the United States population. 1% 9 transgender individuals have been murdered in the last 2 months, and those are only the ones that are identified and not, you know, misgendered and all that other stuff. You know, trans women, trans men are openly being targeted because of all the hate that the government is allowing to go through in the news and the media and legislation. Like, you cannot blame 1% of the population for the problems of an entire nation. It just doesn't work. The math does not work out.
I just saw a really great cartoon that it was like a burning house, and it was like healthcare, human rights. It was like gas prices, affordable healthcare, whatever. It was like basically all the things that we want. And then it's Trump with like a MAGA asshole, and he's like, "Hey, look, it's a trans person."
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that too?
And that's what it is. You know,
Well,
it's a scapegoat. It's a scapegoat.
I remember my grandmother worked in healthcare in Kansas during the Reagan era. And when he shut down all the mental health facilities. And she told me, how she felt when she had to take people who had no business ever being out on the street. And she had to hand them $35. And hopefully she tried to hand them a blanket and put them on a bus, and they went into the wind.
It's so sad.
And, it's taken years to kind of get back from that. So, there's a long road ahead. My daughter is going to be dealing with this shit. Her kids are going to be dealing with the shit.
And
that's
we've had an
happening to
era
them.
like this before. But the era that we had to rebuild America was after the Civil War, and Reconstruction was still built on racism and injustice. It was still built on, let's rebuild for the white people by having the black people do it with indentured servitude, all this other stuff. Let's use their labor and their efforts to fix the problems that we created for them and ourselves. And then we will introduce the Jim Crow era and all the stuff that's coming back right now. And the thing that we need to do, because this is what history is supposed to do, it's supposed to teach you what you're not supposed to do again. But we failed to learn that lesson. So
where we
our
failed,
legislators accountable.
where we failed, even after with the time period you talk about, Reconstruction, where we failed was
didn't punish them.
Hold people accountable.
We let them go.
The
Go
political
home.
people, we let them stay and put them back in office because the guy after Lincoln just pretty much was like, no, all you people who
Andrew Johnson was a Democrat. He was not even a Republican. He was like a
that was a different kind of Democrat back then.
No, I'm saying he was a Democrat and he was like a race. Like he was the exact opposite. Like
Because the party switched at a certain point. And people like to say that Democrats were in support of slavery. And at that point they were, but it was a different name. It was like Democratic Republicans of so-and-so. And the party's values and their names switched after the Civil War. I think it was around like the early 1900s when and I'm not saying Democrats are progressive by any means, because they're not. The centrist is not a progressive. But what I'm saying is the values that they eschewed were more social leaning as opposed to what they used to do, because the Democratic Party was the party of slavery during the Civil War.
Right, and I should have said that. Yeah.
But we've got the same problem now. After January 6th, we arrested a bunch of people, but we didn't arrest. You notice
they all got pardoned.
No politicians got arrested.
Spider-Man.
No politicians got arrested.
And they all got pardoned, every single one of them. And now they're trying to take our money to give to them because
they're
they
traitors.
got some kind of
They're
injustice.
seditionists. They're seditionists and traitors. And there's basically
punishment.
There's one punishment for that. There's one punishment.
And it's very visceral and it's very eye-opening, but we can't talk about that. But
No,
that's what is supposed to happen to treasonous people who betray the Constitution in their country by trying to overthrow the government.
No, but the problem is trans people in sports. That's the crux of
the 3 trans women in professional sports. The 2 trans women
that is destroying our country.
And I had this conversation with Rowdy a few weeks back. I know more women who have transitioned to male than I know men who have transitioned to women.
And it's misogyny because they like to treat them as women still.
I never hear about anybody talking about those men. I none of them. I don't hear anything about that. But if you're a man who wants to be who is a woman, fuck you. But if you're a woman who wants to be a man, come join the party. It's
not even that, Max. It's they don't acknowledge their existence because they treat them as women still. It's not even that. It's not even that they think but the thing is, a lot of trans men are like, testosterone does a lot more than estrogen does as far as changing the way you look. Like you start testosterone, you start growing body hair, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman.
You know what? Is that what it is? Are you guys causing shortages of testosterone that these guys need to?
No, it's a controlled substance.
You're fucking with their looks maxing. That's what you're doing.
Oh, that's a whole other discussion.
Damn. Oh,
well, I know a
Max.
couple of dudes that are, they should probably cut off their source of testosterone, because as soon as they started taking it, they turned into
little bitches.
Yeah. Maybe cut off the juice there, buddy. You don't want to end up like Hulk Hogan, do you?
That's another racist asshole.
Yep.
You know what though? We always knew that. I never understood, even as a kid, when we used to, they used to have the Super Power Hour, Hulk Hogan and Friends, and it was all that. Even when I was that age, I knew Hulk Hogan was a piece of shit. And
the only thing people needed to know about him was when he actively destroyed the union they were trying to form in the WWE and lied about the steroid abuse.
Hey, speaking of which, congratulations to the writers and artists at Dark Horse Comics for getting their union done.
Oh shit!
Succeeding in that, they are. I hope it goes further.
Wait, they're unionized?
Yes, Dark Horse Comics
I
is
did not
officially
hear that.
unionized.
That's awesome.
Because I haven't seen anything anywhere.
And people like to think that what they were raised is what they have to be. I was raised in a Catholic household. I was raised as a conservative,
Christian.
and I was told that unions were for lazy people. And no, it's about workers' rights. It's about how our time and our worth is more than they're offering us, and we need to be protected because they take advantage of us constantly. That's what it's about. It's not about laziness. It's not about wanting handouts. It's about healthcare and proper compensation and the inability for a company to fire you just fucking because. It's different.
And also not to take advantage of your time.
Yeah. And that's the big thing, your time. Your time is your most valuable asset that you have in this world. That's the most valuable thing you have.
If I can get past this paywall here. Dark Horse employees form union, a supermajority of staff at comics.
I like the ears.
This is our article by Christian Holub, publisher Dark Horse Media, including its retailer, Things from Another World, announced today their intent to unionize with Communications Workers of America's Local 7901. So they signed 59 eligible employees, so they are good to go.
That's
and
awesome.
I hope it continues on. I tell you, I can't wait until it hits.
Wasn't Dark Horse in some financial trouble not too long ago?
Dark Horse stays in financial trouble. They're an independent comic book.
They're like number 7 or 8 in like the top 10 as far as publishers.
And they lost a lot of IPs ever since the Disney.
They used to have Star Wars,
and they had Buffy, all of those comics. They had Alien and Predator. They lost those.
Because Disney is the problem, y'all. As much as Disney as we consume as nerds, Disney appropriated nerd culture. Like, that's really what it is. They stole nerd culture and turned it into a money machine.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, some of the Dark Horse Star Wars is some of the best.
Except the Cade Skywalker shit. That stuff is so
I reread that, and it's not good. It's pretty bad.
It's not good.
It's just bad writing.
Got an ear piercing, y'all. He's a rebel. He's a badass. Don't worry.
Probably because
Yeah.
Lucas heard they drew Mara Jade one time, and that's. I not understand.
That's his characters. He should have the final say. I don't. But not he sold it away. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all.
I will never. Somebody needs to explain to me. I would love to hear George Lucas's side of it, of why he hates Mara Jade so much.
Because it's not his. I think there's a bit of an ego. I think, I think with like his idea was always that like the movies and whatever he creates, like, he allowed people to do stories within his universe. But I think there was ego there. I think he and he said it, that it's like all of this stuff is great, but that's not mine, and I'm not going to use it, even though they're fan favorites.
But
so
Timothy Zahn and him work together. I I mean, it's Heir to the Empire was, even from George Lucas's point of view, at one point, he was very supportive. I think he wrote a foreword to
I think
one
he
of the
did too.
books.
I also wonder too if it's just that I think he might have also been annoyed just by the fan reactions and how much people loved them, and maybe it was just because, again, I sometimes I wonder if it was a bit, if it was, I think it was a lot of it was an ego thing, because there were characters in those books that were more popular than some of his characters, you know.
And people would keep asking him, like, I know that I see there's a video clip out there. Somebody was asking him, can you tell me about your creation of Mara Jade? And he's just like, fuck
I
you.
didn't do that shit.
That was fake. That was robot chicken people. That was the robot chicken people. That was fake.
Bit.
I
Yeah,
remember
It was a bit. It was like, he's like, I want you to get out of this office.
I showed Max the other day. There's robot chicken action figures, and I fucking want them.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, like of the kid, of like the nerd. The
Yes, they have the nerd kid. They have the chicken. They have the mad professor. They
who's
have the
making
robot. They have the humping robot Jazzwares. They have the humping robot.
Jazzwares, are they still even in business? Oh.
Yeah, they're doing the anime hero stuff, and they're doing
They have the Pokemon line as well.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Jack Pacific. Sorry,
They're still in business too. They're just
Are you
Jack
serious?
now. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I thought
They're
wow.
doing Sonic.
Yeah, they're doing the Sonic figures and Mario.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's who
I
does
guess
the Mario and Sonic
Wow.
movie stuff.
Huh.
Mhm.
Wow.
Get up on your toy business, Dan.
I know.
And their Sonic figures are actually really cool. I've been
Yeah,
kinda
the
wanting to
movie
get
one
two
is
of them.
great. I really still want Knuckles and Tails. But
Shadow will always be my favorite.
Shadow's
I love
cool.
Shadow.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Can't
He's
get no better.
seeing ya. Ah! Throw
Hey,
out the
look,
signs,
I'm
Max.
Fred's hand. Anybody? No? Okay.
What is it from?
Batman Returns. That
Oh,
line.
Fred's hand, yeah.
Hey, look, I'm Fred's hand.
Oh,
Any
God.
other body parts you want to meet?
East Side? Sorry, everybody. But I'm from Virginia Beach, so I'm on the east
Live-
side.
Live long and
I can
prosper.
do it. I can do it in both hands.
I think everybody
can't-
can do that.
I
If you
can't do
can't
the
do
whip.
that, I think that you're.
You know what?
Suck.
I can't really do like the his Spider-Man's
Pepper
like
can't do
whip. It hurts.
What?
It hurts.
Star Trek thing.
I can't-
You can't
Up and away, Web.
Let me go.
fly.
Fly, Web.
Fly. Go, Web, go.
Go, Web, go.
I love those movies.
Shazam.
You know what I was gonna say earlier? You were talking about Punisher. You know, I wish they ported more PS2 games, and I want them to port that Punisher game from
Just
PS2
straight up remake
so
it. They need to just
bad. Or
remake it.
or just remaster it or remake it,
Yeah.
because that game was fucking awesome.
You get to, I can't say that word, but you get to
No, you-
brutalize people.
It is a violent game,
It's very violent.
but Matt Murdock is in it for a minute.
No, it had a lot of cameos.
It had a lot of nice
Yeah, I
cameos.
saw someone play that on video recently. It was pretty fun watch. I was like, dang, this is a decent looking game.
And you know what I actually really enjoyed too? The Ray Stevenson version, Punisher Warzone. I know people hate it, but I thought it was a good attempt.
It was fun. It was stupid fun.
Yeah.
Jigsaw was properly fucked up. You know, they didn't show that on Netflix. He was still a pretty boy. He was like,
That's what I'm
I got
saying. Is
3
he's supposed to be
stars.
like he's supposed to
I'm
be
so-
super ugly.
Yeah, I'm
And like,
hideous. I've got 3
Jigsaw.
stars. Yeah, yeah.
He looked great in,
Yeah,
in
buttered out
Punisher
for a second
Warzone.
because Tessa
There you
needed
go,
help.
Leah.
Yeah, I figured.
Great. No, I think that the Punisher, they've never gotten him completely right. Even the John Bernthal, like their stuff, they still. Yes.
The Ray Stevenson movie was really good.
It was fun. It was good.
I liked.
Shut off your brain.
He looked great. I think he looked great.
The best part was when the dude jumped in the air and he launched a fucking RPG at him, and the dude exploded into pieces. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but I thought actually, in terms of comic book act, I thought he actually looked the closest in my.
Yeah,
opinion.
no, he looked like the War Journal Punisher with the slick back hair and like the fucked up face
I
all
thought he
the
looked
time.
great.
Yeah,
I
rest in
always
peace,
get
Ray
a lot of
Stevenson.
I get a lot of crap from my friends for not liking the Thomas.
Jane.
I don't
Thomas
like that one
Jane.
either. I don't
It
like John
sucks.
Travolta in that.
I mean, I like the couple of scenes where he's, but like him joking about burning a dude's flesh and he's using a popsicle instead. That is not Frank. Frank would
Also,
fucking.
it's very early
I'm gonna go
2000s
get
coding.
my applesauce back.
You know, he stabbed. Was it
Yeah.
Kevin Nash?
Yep, he
actually
really stabbed Kevin
him in
Nash.
the shoulder.
Yeah, because they forgot to replace the real knife
The
for the
prop
prop
knife.
one.
Yeah, it was a real
Wow.
knife when he was fighting the Russian. Because that was Kevin
Yeah.
Nash, and he stabbed him in the fucking shoulder with a real knife. And Kevin Nash just played it. He was like,
He was so cool with it.
"Gotta keep going."
And
He was like, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yo, Kevin Nash is awesome.
No,
Kevin
he
Nash
is.
is
But
a fucking
Kevin
sick-ass
Nash
dude.
without facial hair, I can't. I can't do it with that.
He also did Super Shredder in Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
And he's
Which
in
is awesome, by the way.
he's also in I mean, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but he's also in Detroiters, if anybody's watched Detroiters.
I love that show.
He's the dad.
That's a Tim Robinson show, Max. It's the
he's Tim Rob.
Oh,
he's he's like the dad, Kremlin dad. It's just like, what the it's Kevin Nash.
Too much fucking shit on me. I can't breathe.
Oh.
Too much fucking shit on me and I can't breathe.
I've been saving Detroiters. I haven't got a chance to
It's
watch
good.
it yet, but I'm.
It sucks they got canceled.
Got canceled. They always cancel good shows. They always cancel smart shows.
They're working on a new season of I Think You Should Leave, and I'm
Really?
hoping, and I'm hoping the Chair Company gets a season 2 because the Chair Company was fucking.
I still haven't
great.
seen it. Was it?
Oh.
Is it like a? It's not like
No,
individual
it is
stuff.
it is a
long
full
form.
storied season. Like it
Huh.
is a serialized show with a continuous plot line, and it's just fucking crazy. And also, I swear it's the only show where I've ever seen someone get a straight up actual blowjob on the fucking TV show. I was like, is this okay? This is actually happening. All right, and my mind was blown. I was like, they can show this on TV. I mean, I know it's
your
HBO.
mind wasn't the only thing that was blown.
There's no way.
Come on. It was, and it's funny because this weird ass character was watching like what is the fuck, a Christmas Carol, but it was a porno, and it was that's what the scene was. He's watching that, so it was Scrooge getting his
incredibly
mod
uncomfortable.
on.
Oh, he was watching
he was watching a porno. So
he wasn't. It wasn't actually happening in the show. It was in the.
No, but it showed it in the show because the guy's watching the TV. Like he's.
Okay. So yeah, he's watching.
You're actually seeing it happen, and I was like, they can show this.
I mean, I get.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's 2026, Rowdy. Come on.
Get hard with Kevin
Farrell
Hart
and
yeah, that came pretty damn close.
yeah. There's some fucking raunchy. But fuck Kevin Hart though. Fuck that
What's wrong
dude.
with Kevin Hart? What did Kevin Hart do?
Did you see his roast? Where so do you know who Kill Tony is? He's a piece of shit comedian. He's like
I think so.
So he made a joke about George Floyd, and then Kevin Hart tried to defend it. So
Oh my god.
yeah, that tells you kind of everything you need to know about that dude.
I'll tell you later, man.
It sucks to hear, but yeah, fuck that dude. Plus, he was going to Diddy parties the whole time too.
Yeah,
fuck Hollywood. The only people I know are good are like Harrison Ford, and that's probably it.
He's so fucking funny in real life.
He's
man.
a fucking amazing dude. I fucking love Harrison Ford.
Like he had what was his name, David Blaine or somebody over at his house. And he
Get
did a
the
magic
fuck out of my
trick
house.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Well, you know who was on the Epstein list? David Blaine.
Did not know that.
So I would tell him to get the fuck out of my house too.
Was it David Blaine that he had at his house, or was it like Chris Angel?
No, it was David Blaine. It was David Blaine.
David Copperfield is in the files.
I don't know. I know it was a
another
David
music.
somebody,
Somebody
and I know
fact check.
I think it's David Copperfield. I'm
Okay,
pretty sure.
well then I
At this
retract that.
point, it's easier to list who isn't.
That's true.
For real.
Man, that's why we like Eminem.
No, the whole Harry Potter cast, as far as I know from the movies, they're except for Tom Felton. That dude is just a fucking. Thank you, JK. Thank you.
Well, he
Oh,
also
goodness.
for some weird reason he's also in that I said earlier, that Val Kilmer movie, like that.
Yeah, Val Kilmer movie.
Yeah, he's in that too, and I'm like, this guy must really he must be desperate for money.
I mean, like, so, you know, he was in the first Planet of the Apes, and that was cool to see him. It's like, oh, look, it's Malfoy not playing Malfoy. He's still a fucking asshole.
He's still an asshole.
Malfoy.
He's
Yeah,
still
he
an
was
asshole.
still Malfoy. That's all he's got is Malfoy. But doesn't Malfoy, like, turn into a good guy at the end of the books? I didn't read them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So he's not evil.
Kinda.
A brat.
His family gets like a slight redemption arc because they, I guess his mom, like after Voldemort kills Harry, his mom like walks up to him because she knows he's not dead. She's like, "Is Draco alive?"
I'll
Is
never
Draco
read those
alive?"
books.
And he's just like,
Oh, I want to see that movie, Leia. They Will Kill You. I want to see
That's
that.
great. Oh yeah, that movie is fucking fantastic.
It looks like
Everybody
Ready or
needs to
Not,
see
but
it.
on like speed.
It's
what it looks like.
It's basically. I mean, I know Tarantino.
Leia says it was basically Ready or Not.
I know Tarantino's like a hot topic, but it's essentially like a Tarantino movie mixed
Fuck
with
Tarantino too.
You know, I know people hate. It's basically a Tarantino movie mixed with like a Sam Raimi movie. Like if they
That's
had
cool.
maybe.
You know what movie I saw recently that I was excited for that was absolutely terrible? It's called We Bury Our Dead, and it had Daisy Ridley in it. It was
I heard
bad.
it was. I heard that wasn't very. Yeah.
It was so fucking boring. I was like, this is a zombie,
That's a zombie movie, right? Yeah.
It had Daisy
Quote,
Ridley
unquote.
in it. That should have been your first.
Oh,
Come on. Let's not hate on Daisy
no,
Ridley.
listen. Okay, I'm gonna say, whether you like the Star
I
Wars
like that
movies or
movie.
not, she is just
That's fine, Leia. I just
so boring.
No, that movie was boring though. Like it's the role she's picking. She needs to pick.
Okay, every role she picks is boring.
She needs to do a comedy movie. Is what she needs
You know what?
to do.
She was actually pretty funny playing herself in
Leave
that
Daisy
stupid.
Ridley alone.
Yeah, leave her alone. She was in. She was in that movie.
I agree. Let's leave her alone. It's the material, not the actor.
I know. She seems like a nice person.
No, I think it's listen, I am not this has nothing to do with her being a nice person or not. I am sure she is lovely. I've seen, interviews and stuff. She seems very
Max, you're
presentable.
canceled. You hate Daisy Ridley.
I know.
always thought she was
This is.
What's
her
that?
acting style is just so meh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so
just
You know what she was funny in?
In the Star Wars movie, she's very wooden. She is very wooden. In this movie that I'm talking about, We Bury Our Dead, she's not wooden. The movie itself is just fucking boring, in my opinion. Sorry, Leia. It's just nothing happens the whole movie, and it's fine because it's a movie. I know what the movie's about. It's about emotional trauma and letting go of your past mistakes and trying to move forward for them. But I'm not trying to see that in a zombie movie. I'm trying to see people,
Yeah.
If I want that, I'll go play God of War.
They got it. What?
If I want that, I'll go play God of War.
Yeah, right. Like that's trauma. That's trauma in redemption. That's a good. Or watch my Let's Play of God of War, even though I suck at it.
I just beat Ragnarok again on New Game Plus, and
See,
I'm
I still
actually
need to play
getting
Ragnarok.
really freaking good at it.
So do I. There is a part though at the beginning of Ragnarok that I was really upset about, and I think that's what turned me off.
What was the
literally the beginning where Atreyu. No, Atreus is like with one of his friends. I'm not gonna say anymore.
Yeah, I haven't played it. Don't spoil it for me.
I can't really. I don't want to say anymore.
I'm trying to play through the whole story, so I'm trying to think of like who you might be thinking of.
It's like the beginning of the game.
I don't care about spoilers. I played Diablo 4.
Oh, you're talking about okay. I know who you're talking about.
Literally the beginning of the game, and it just got me really upset. And I was like, I don't really want.
You know what's upsetting to me is that PlayStation is not putting their games on PC anymore. Like Wolverine is only going to be on PlayStation.
That sucks.
How the fuck am I supposed to play it? I'm not buying a PS5.
Emulators.
What emulators? That's true.
Wolverine.
Or just you could just come down here, come up here, come
What's
down
up,
here.
Michael?
You just come up to New Jersey, and you could just like play it on my PS5 and stream.
Well,
and
I'm trying to go to
home.
Legion's Con. I'm trying.
I know.
Rhea wants to
actually,
go, so.
actually, you know what? It is going to be out by then, so you could just. Yeah,
I'll be too
play it.
busy to play games though. We've been playing a lot of fucking Warzone, and we were kicking fucking ass in Warzone, like consistently top 3. I don't know what it was, but we would just get. Oh man, I've drank so much this week, y'all. I think I have a problem at this point, but it's fine. It's fine, right? But like we've had like maybe 4 12
I don't know about that. I don't know
But
about
we were
that.
just chilling, playing Call of Duty. I start this new job tomorrow, so I'm trying to decompress. So we just, trying to
She's
chill.
trying to take as much booze and
decompressing by
weed
playing Call of
and
Duty?
other things into her. And
We
just
only
the
live
last-
once.
Tomorrow
YOLO.
she's got to go to rehab.
YOLO.
No, tomorrow I gotta go to work.
Stop it.
Tomorrow I gotta go
Gross.
to work.
Oh, I'm so sad. My disposable just fucking died.
Leia, I'll give you one guess as to one that I use all the time. If you can guess it.
Please tell me it's Beavis.
No. No, I only use female skins. I don't use. Well, no, I have RoboCop, so I use RoboCop. But there's one
Queen
skin
Maeve.
that she's gonna guess who it is. I guarantee you.
I need
Is Queen
TP
Maeve
for my
still in Warzone?
bunghole.
I know.
Are you
the
threatening
boys
me?
within
Are you
Warzone.
threatening me?
Oh, Leia, you know me too well.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, mommy,
God.
mommy.
Hell fucking
Love mommy.
surprise.
Go figure.
Wow.
We do indeed love mommy.
Wow. Oh my God. I
Rhea
can't
Ripley.
believe it. Plot twist. Rhea Ripley.
But no, we were
You guys
kicking
wanna-
fucking ass in Warzone. Like, I don't
Rhea
know what it
Ripley's in the
was. 'Cause
game? Are you
usually
serious?
I suck, but I think it's because we were playing a lot. We played like maybe 3 weekends in a row. We were just fucking eating people up. And I was talking shit the whole time. It was fucking fun. I love Warzone. I don't know. Call of Duty's fun.
I think I know the plot for the next Spider-Man game.
Spider-Man game.
Yeah, like Spider-Man 3. I think I know the plot. And I think they
Carnage.
are going to do. I think they're going to do the. What was the Goblin Nation story with Superior Spider-Man? I don't know. I made a long ass Facebook post about it, and I was so excited to come up with the theory. I literally felt like Matt Pat trying to come up with a game theory. It was so funny.
It would be interesting to have a Superior Spider-Man game. It would be interesting to
would.
have that dynamic. Because
I love Superior
did
Spider-Man.
Otto die?
No, he never died.
He went
Nope,
to jail,
he-
right? Yeah,
nope,
because I
still
played
around.
it.
Yeah.
No Marvel Legends streams in June because it's Yojo June.
That has never stopped them
they'll
interrupting
have-
Yo Joan June. They don't give a shit about.
I'm pretty
G.I.
sure they
Joe.
said there was more coming in June.
Like
When was the last time they did a Joe stream?
They got one
Been a
coming up
while.
on the 3rd or the 4th, I think. They've
Been a
got
while.
the guy from Toy Galaxy.
What's up, Jetman? How's it going?
That's Goblin Nation right here.
I dig that hat, G.I.
Oh, I like
Jetman.
That's
that.
a cool
Yeah.
hat.
So someone bought me a Survivor buff. I love Survivor.
Nice. I
What were
approve.
those books,
That
Danny?
that is just a Fez light, in my opinion. So
What were
I
those
welcome
books?
you to the crew.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
What were the books that you were just showing?
That was the Goblin Nation storyline.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
This one right here is probably my favorite cover though. Goblin at the chessboard.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
That's a cool cover.
I love it so much. The glowing eyes look fucking awesome.
Max, did Hasbro send you your Zanya replacement?
Nope, hadn't heard anything. I got my little number here. I don't know. How long does it take them to replace?
Not
them?
long. If usually Hasbro, when you request customer service, usually you'll get something in a week. So you may want to re-message them.
It's definitely been a week.
Yeah, you may want to. Not that I was just wondering if you got, because I know yours is messed up. So. Also, I want that Zanya, but
I still need to get my first G.I. Joe.
but some GI Joes are really. I don't have a lot, but there's some decent figures, and I think that Hasbro should treat every license like it's GI Joe. There's one right there.
Mainframe.
Nutman
That was a. They did good on that figure. They did really good.
My favorite.
I am
also-
excited to finally get
Who is
some
that?
good Crimson Guard female representation
if I can find
where they're
mine.
getting
Cadet Deming.
yeah.
This is my favorite all-time Joe mainframe. I don't care. I don't
cool
care
looking.
if he's too short. People are different sizes of the world.
That's the cool
And-
thing about GI Joe is they have so many different sculpts and so many different height variances. Not everyone is the same height, which happens a lot in Marvel Legends. when they shouldn't be. So
I think they should do it a lot more in GI Joe.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
1
people
second.
bitched about that mainframe, but that was a quality figure.
I mean, the big log figure's 7 foot.
Big log.
He was in the starting lineup.
is it good or bad that they made the San Diego Comic Con those fuzzy like those fur? Is that something people want, or is it just a stupid gag?
I think that's a good thing to have as an SD, because it's something that, like, if you're not, it's a deep cut into the cartoon series. If you're a hardcore collector, you're going to want it. If not, you don't care, because what the hell is the
I mean,
fuzzy?
they look cool. It looks like a Krampus with body armor. You know,
That's pretty much what it is.
I'm a cartoon guy, not a comic guy, so I like them both.
So the little cute ones turn into the big scary ones, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I'll end up picking one up. But I'm also a
Oh.
completionist, so
I was
I
going to
don't.
get 2, but when I saw the price, I said,
Oh, is that a
I think
whole long
I'll
box
stick to one.
behind you?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what was the price?
I had my
on that?
Spider-Man long box up here just a second ago.
Oof.
Jetman, what was the price on that Fatal
Oh.
Fuzzies?
Around
Did they reveal it?
In 40 and 50, around there.
Oh, that's not bad, and especially because San Diego Comic-Con, you got to add the price for the stupid fancy box. So
Cereal box.
It'll be up
Yeah.
on Pulse after the Comic Con. But I've decided not to pre-order anything anymore because I don't want to be like a FOMO guy.
Oh my
But I
god!
get it.
You're catching up with me.
You're just tired of paying full price out the gate. That's what it ain't. FOMO. It's you're gonna pay full price before it ends up on Amazon. But the problem with that is then you get figures that you can't find. Like I got screwed over, but from Walmart with that 250 anniversary Duke, and I'm gonna end up having to pay $100 for that damn figure because Walmart decided I wasn't worthy.
Yeah, I love
Walmart.
I'm a Cobra Law guy, so I got all of them, but Nemesis Immortal, and he's ungodly on eBay. And then someone told me that he's not going to be less than 120 when I go to Joe Fest. So
what book is that, Danny?
It's not a bad price.
Daredevil 131, first appearance of Bullseye.
Oh,
nice. That's a sick one.
That is the most valuable book in my collection.
That's your prized possession right there.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I don't plan on selling that unless I can get one in better shape.
Oh yeah.
Is that Nicolas Cage Spider-Man show any good? Anybody watch it or?
I started it. I finished episode 2. It was. Leia says it was good. She told me it was good. It's different because it's a noir. The dialogue is more like, "Hey, see, it's 50s. It's very not 40s, late 40s, early 50s." So
I'm
watching it in black and white, which helps. I'm not going to watch it in color.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it in black and white.
He's not Peter Parker, right? He's Ben Reilly.
Yeah, he's Benjamin Riley is his name. He's not Peter.
You said you're not gonna watch it in black and white?
No, I am watching it in black and white.
Oh, I was gonna say then you're not watching Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching it in color.
I've been watching it in color, and
what?
Yeah,
really? I'm surprised.
It's so weird, man.
I was gonna do it, but it was something that like it's very rare that I can pick something to watch on TV that me, lovely assistant, and little lovely assistant will all sit down and watch. And we all three were like, put it on in color. But the thing about the color is it's not the saturation that they
it's
did
like
with it.
Technicolor.
Yeah, it gives it kind of a Technicolor look. So it's not too bad. And the dark parts where you really get that Spider Noir, the glowing goggles and stuff, those are already dark enough without, but I'll probably rewatch it in black and white. So
you know what I think of when I think of like Technicolor and black and white? So Abbott and Costello in Jack and the Beanstalk, because that movie was in Technicolor, and that's what I picture is the really bright, really kind of off-looking color.
Yeah,
So if
they
it doesn't
kind
look
of
like
pulled.
that, I couldn't do it.
They pulled that off with the color a little bit.
Oh, they did.
That's
Okay,
cool.
Yeah, it's
maybe it's a reason to watch it twice.
Yeah, I watched the color version of Werewolf by Night. I liked it in color. I thought it was
Did
better.
you? I see. I only watched the black and white. If I'm given the opportunity to watch something in black and white, if it's filmed black and white first, like that's what they're focusing on with the lighting and the depth and all that stuff, I'm gonna like it better just because it adds something different.
Although if I remember Werewolf by Night, even the black and white version, like there wasn't there some color, like some of the scenes with blood.
Just
it was red.
the red,
right?
stone.
Wasn't the red?
The red stone.
Oh, it was just the red stone. Okay,
I
yeah.
think it was just the stone and the light from the.
I didn't even know that they did a color version of that. I only saw it in black and white.
I think they did it the next year.
Yeah, it was like the very next year.
Oh, that's right.
released
They
it black
did.
and white, and
That's
then they
right.
released it in color because it's not up on Disney Plus all the time, at least as far as I know. I think they pulled it off for Halloween, and now it may be up there permanently with both versions. But they wanted to make it like an event.
TV's right in front of me.
And that was a special presentation, like this Punisher thing.
I haven't seen that yet. So
yeah, if you like the Punisher, you'll find things to like about it, especially the violence and the action. Like that is great.
I wish they'd done more with that. Mike Plow and Werewolf by Night that was my jam back in the day.
I mean, look at how they prioritized them. That fucking comic book Werewolf by Night Marvel Legends is still one of the worst ones in recent memory.
Oh my god, it was so bad. I'm so glad I didn't pick that one up.
Right display.
Ugh, I hated it. I'm getting that Daredevil tomorrow, though, the Secret Wars one, so I'm excited about that.
Hey, speaking of which, you remember earlier we were talking about the black and red like armor that he has, that he had in the 90s? I got the whole original series of that too when he first got.
Because he only wore it for like what, 4 issues?
Well, he wore it for a while. He wore it for a long
really?
time. Like, yeah, he wore it. Shoot, when did he get the red?
No, it was
suit
a
back?
90s thing.
Yeah, so I want to say he got the red suit back because this is issue 340.
He's a true Daredevil fan, y'all. He's got all the books.
Dude, you ask me anything about certain characters, I could probably tell you. I'm pretty big.
You like Born Again?
I've been rebuilding my G.I. Joe comic collection, and I am to the point now where I'm at the Impossibles, the 155 to 300.
Oh, dude, so low.
Holy, oh my god, it is.
I hate looking at the old comics that I have because my uncle did not take care of them.
Oh, those were your uncles, the ones you posted.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I got them all cleaned up. They're in.
Now they're worth 3 times as much as the one I sent them to you.
Hey, actually, that one that was held together with duct tape, my wife is putting together a surprise for you with that. I can't see anymore. No, I should shut up. I've said too much. I shouldn't have said anything.
I want to say this is when
You're not getting shit, Rowdy. Fuck you.
That's when he lost the suit?
No, I want to say this is when he got the red suit back. I'm not.
Yeah, because it got torn up and then they never mentioned it again. They never mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, more recently they've been using it, which I thought was really cool in the comics.
They just need to remake that figure. It would be better.
Yeah, honestly. You want to see some of my you want to see my
I
earliest issue of Daredevil?
I might be in trouble, everybody.
The black spot, but it's not black.
Nobody's gonna get this reference.
Oh, that's a cool cover. No, I don't know what that is.
No Logan's Run fans. Fuck you. No, that's
I don't even know what Logan's Run is.
I was thinking Passion of the Christ.
That's another franchise that went to Marvel when they wanted a comic made.
Hey,
you know what? It's not glowing. That's why I didn't know what it's not glowing red. So
I actually
have remember that show Roswell?
Yeah.
That show was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
It was on the CW, wasn't it a CW show?
It was a WB show.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was WB. That's right.
Terrible.
WB, yeah.
They all the actors looked exactly the same in that show. I could not tell the characters apart. I was like, what is that supposed to be?
They made such a big deal in the town I grew up in because the theater, the owner was going to have Passion of the Christ play out there. One of William Dafoe's finest movies. And
The Temptation of Christ.
Last Temptation.
Yeah, the Last Temptation of Christ. Yeah. That was it. Oh yeah, that's why I get the And
that's fine.
I am going to make a movie about Jesus, but I'm going to make a sequel 15 years later.
Mel Gibson's making a sequel.
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
Mel Gibson.
Making a sequel. Oh,
Why does he need to make a sequel?
Because the resurrection. He comes back to life. He's a zombie. It's a zombie movie.
It's not the same actor as playing Jesus.
Yeah, it's
I
not
just
Jim
went and did a
Caviezel.
bunch of research today about the resurrection, and I don't know.
Listen, don't.
I don't know.
If you wanna believe in your religion, that's fine. Just don't dig too deep into the origins of it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But the second you start digging even enough past the surface level, does not hold up. Doesn't hold up. How do y'all feel about the Canaanite gods?
What is that again?
Not y'all, but this is a rhetorical. Canaanite.
I gotta ask, do you think they're done? Hasbro's done making Deadpool and Wolverine waves, Marvel Legends?
They're
doing what?
Gambit. We still need a Gambit.
A Deadpool and Wolverine, another wave of them.
Oh yeah. They're doing another wave.
I really would like a Jennifer Garner Elektra. I like Jennifer Garner.
I mean, she's pretty much the only live-action Elektra we've ever
Because
gotten.
I know you don't use it for hatred. That's all that matters.
No, season 2, Daredevil.
The girl from Daredevil show.
She was in season 2, and then they did the Defenders limited series.
Oh, well, what's her
I
name?
never
forgot
got
her
to
name.
see all of the Defenders, so
It was bad. It's not worth watching.
That's what
I enjoyed it.
It was.
I liked it. But
I'm more excited for the Daredevil Born Again season 3 reading of
Me
the
too.
Defenders.
Yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be
I have
good.
Shadowland. I got the Shadowland series, the whole series.
I heard that the Elektra actress was on set too. So
Yeah, apparently there's gonna be a 1v1 fight with Bullseye. No spoilers. But
Are you dead ass? Are we gonna get a comic accurate Elektra death, please? I would love that so fucking much.
only time will tell.
I have her death
twice because they already killed her once.
I wonder
but she
how it
died
would hold
multiple
up
times.
if they did the Frank Miller run of Elektra and did that storyline and tied it.
Why would we
into-
need that when we have the Jennifer Garner movie?
Look, boom, death of Elektra.
Oh, you're serious? Okay.
She played Jinx in G.I. Joe Retaliation. I didn't know that.
yeah, she did. Michael Gutierrez.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
I also got this badass iconic cover too.
God, you got all the cool Daredevil covers.
I got like most of the Frank Miller run,
That's amazing.
even though Frank Miller can't.
there was
draw for
one.
shit
There was one
nowadays.
cover. What the?
Miller's modern art is so bad. His modern
It's
stuff is
terrible.
It's so bad.
His older stuff was so
Respect
much
your
better.
elders, little ones.
Not his old stuff, his current stuff. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna pull one up because
Oh, and then here we go. Here, boom, we got the actual like original Born Again storyline.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn.
Yep.
Wait. Hold on. I see that you've got direct, but have you got newsstand editions?
I don't. I wish it did.
See, that's the problem I'm having with all my G.I. Joe shit. Is I've got
Especially
direct,
that first issue.
I don't think y'all are
direct
ready for
and newsstand. So
You're
I
like you with all
I
my
gotta have
Avengers
two
comics.
of each damn comic.
I got a whole shelf of Avengers comics.
Y'all, my son's waking up. You gotta give me 1 second. Matthew,
Y'all need to
yes.
help me. If you've got G.I. Joe comics laying around, you need to get at me.
I
Are
currently
y'all ready to be scared?
155 to 300. Hit me up.
Guys, my son is actually named after Daredevil.
That's beautiful.
What?
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
It's an acquired taste.
Oh my fucking god!
It's Frank Miller. You know what? You're not confused. You didn't look at that for 1 second and think, you know what? That looks like some Jim Lee shit. No, you didn't. You said that's Frank Miller. You knew it's
That's
brand
Frank Miller. That's what that
brand
is.
association,
Wait, what-
ladies
what?
and gentlemen.
What is that? Is that like a recent cover?
Yeah.
Yes.
The last 2 years.
Well,
Man, Frank
didn't
Miller is like 75 years old.
Also-
Leave
This
that
is
old
even
man
more
alone.
recent. This
But
is
also-
2025.
But also, Frank Miller doesn't he have didn't he have brain cancer? He has like a brain tumor.
Virgo,
You know what? I
what's
bet
going on?
Daisy Ridley couldn't draw that shit.
Excuse me. Oh man.
Leave
I mean,
Daisy
listen,
alone.
Frank Miller is untouchable for his contributions to art in the comic book world. But his recent art, it's an acquired taste, and you have to have it shoved down your throat and be told you like it to.
Do you want to know why?
You just
Do you want to know?
ignore
You
it.
want me to explain to you why it's good? Why it's good? Because
Why?
you paid attention to it.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
the
you
only
can't
reason.
not.
Doesn't matter. You love it. You hate it.
That's
you
true.
looked at it
Ooh,
and you said,
did y'all see? Speaking of shitty art, did y'all
that's
see what
really
Rob
true.
Liefeld said about the DC boycott?
Fuck Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, he said he called
I
the
love
guy
that though.
a
By the way,
moron.
Max, that's a good take. I like that a lot.
Fuck Rob
Fuck that
Liefeld.
guy.
He called the person that started the boycott a complete moron. He's like,
Boycott for what?
The boycott over DC not having any black lead comics for like the last 10 years.
He talks a lot of shit about Jim Lee too. Which
how
I really
he can
Fuck Rob
talk at
appreciate.
all with that many penises in his mouth? I was
Black Lightning have his own comic?
amazed.
No,
Black Lightning didn't have his own comic.
yeah, for the last but it
What
wasn't
about
like
Static? Static
years
is
ago.
not-
No,
Static?
Static is the new Titans book, but he's not the lead. They're talking
Did-
about a straight up. I don't know when the
Solo
last
black
Black
character.
Did
Lightning.
you
always
see
prefer-
Rob
I always prefer
Liefeld's
Black
brand new
Lightning.
released on his YouTube channel AI rendition of
fuck
his fucking comic book, The Young Bloods, 100% AI, and he
Young
was
Bloods wasn't
proud
even
of
good
it.
when it
He was
first
like,
came out.
"This is amazing. You should watch
That's because
this."
it's better than anything he's ever drawn.
that's
Didn't
fair.
Liefeld create Deadpool?
Yeah, well, he
Yeah,
created the
he
character
co-created.
design.
He
design.
tells people he
Co-create.
did.
Co-created.
And then he had the audacity to be like, "Oh,
So-
Deathstroke had nothing to do with Deadpool." You're stupid.
Wait, so is John Stewart no longer? Is John Stewart not Green Lantern anymore?
Batman, it was a mini series for Black Lightning in 2024. It wasn't a full ongoing. They're talking about having a full ongoing series. So he
What about
just had
Steel? Does Steel like not?
No.
Shaquille O'Neal? Shaquille O'Neal played him in a movie.
Oh yeah, I know.
he
You know
should
what?
play in that terrible movie.
I saw that movie as a kid. I remember getting that tape from Blockbuster, and it was the best thing ever.
Oh my god!
I've never seen it.
I have to
It
say
had
though,
nothing to do
it
with
was better
Superman
than
at all.
Oh, I know.
Comparatively speaking
Listen.
to what was available during that era, yeah.
Listen, listen. In the '90s, like any comic book movie I could get my hands on, I was gonna see it.
It was better than Kazam or Kazim, whatever that was.
Yeah,
That's why.
You know
that's
what
why
I
people
use
still talk
Blockbuster
about
for?
the Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
I've
There's
never
also
seen it.
there's also the I think it was supposed to be it was a failed pilot, but the Nick Fury movie with
David Hasselhoff?
right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that supposed to be
Yeah.
it's like a failed pilot? I think.
Nobody has
What about
Hasselhoff.
What about the OG Captain America and Fantastic Four movies?
Listen, that Captain America movie, Red
Put some
Skull,
spec on that shit.
Red Skull at the beginning of that movie scared the shit out of me. I remember seeing that as a
Yeah.
kid, and I have nightmares about that Red Skull.
The one from 1990, right?
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Henry
Yep.
Irons is Steel, right? That's who
Correct.
Steel
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steel's
Yep.
fucking awesome.
during Reign
Steel
of
is cool.
Superman. Yeah, because after Superman's death, they had all the other Supermen show
Yeah,
up. and-
it's-
right. Yeah.
Steel is fucking awesome.
I had that full run too. Shit.
I actually sat through that 94 Fantastic Four movie on YouTube.
Roger Corman's Fantastic Four is great. It's
I heard
good.
it's really good, actually. It's fun.
It's
Pretty
fun.
good. The only thing I didn't like is I didn't like the look of the Thing. He was creepy looking.
I didn't like that you couldn't really
Yeah.
hear Doom. The mixing for Doom's audio was bad too. But
I'm
other than that, it was a
surprised.
fun movie.
You know what's upsetting too? It's like especially with like last year with the, or no,
Yeah,
sorry,
Dumbo.
was it? Yeah, it was last year. 'Cause Superman came out last year. Holy shit! Mr. Terrific was like one of like the most popular things to come out of that movie, and you'd think that DC would like
Goddamn, Mr. Terrific.
capitalize on that.
No,
Mr.
so the
Terrific
thing,
is
look,
a
look who
great
owns DC
character,
now.
too.
Paramount
Yeah.
took over DC. The Paramount company as a whole is a right-wing media conglomerate. They are not going to do anything they don't want to do that'll push against their narrative.
Yeah, well,
They
that's-
shelved the Batgirl movie because Batgirl was black, and I will stand by that. Like that's why they didn't release it because they're worried about.
I thought the merger was before Batgirl. No.
It was, but
I mean,
this is still
after
the same
Batgirl.
trajectory.
After Batgirl.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, it was,
wonder
but
if
this
that
is still the
movie's on
same
YouTube yet.
trajectory, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder if
They-
they'll put that
I-
movie on YouTube.
I heard
I
that they
mean,
canceled
I would
it
love
because
to
it was
see
just
it,
bad.
but apparently it's completely gone.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine who works production, and he told me that no one will ever. That you're more likely to see that Jerry Lewis movie about crying
The day the
clowns
clown died.
than you are to
Oh,
ever
God.
see that Batgirl movie. He's under the impression that probably 75% of that movie no longer exists in
That's
any
insane.
format.
That's really
It was
sad.
finished. It was
That's
done.
sad.
White.
That is
Gone.
sad.
Brendan Fraser, Michael Keaton.
His thought
like-
about it was that it was what did he tell me? That one, it was fucking horrible. Two, that they had a lot of problems because of how bad it was with some of the actors, and then they had the writer's strike and some other problems in there that it was just everybody wanted their name off of that fucking movie.
I mean, Brendan Fraser seems like he wanted it released. He said, I wanted people to see my portrayal of Firefly and all that stuff.
The one thing, I mean, not one thing, but Batman and Robin really sucked. But one of the things that really bothered me is that they changed Batgirl's origin in that movie. Instead of making
wasn't
her,
she Alfred's niece?
Yes, she's supposed to have been Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Yeah. They fucked up.
Nothing against
The movie was bad anyway.
Well, I mean, that's a great. I don't understand why not everybody reads comics.
Right.
We're geeks, so of course, we're all up in that knowledge. But for the general public, they could take, like, this has been one of my problems with them not doing a lot of the Larry Hama storyline, other than the fact that it gets too real when you look at it today. It's been one of my problems with them not using a lot of the Larry Hama story to switch it into live action, because it would be perfect. And you could expand on it, or even do it in a animated form. But like, why they don't take some of the comic books, and I think it's got to be just
Why we've never had another G.I. Joe animated series for the last 15 years is crazy. Like Transformers, there's always a TV show or cartoon in the works or coming out. G.I. Joe, nothing. That's the perfect platform for G.I. Joe.
Well, yeah, but G.I. Joe is a little bit different because it is a very militaristic show, and you're going to touch on some kind of base that, it was, a lot of it was written during Vietnam era and Cold War.
Cold War, yeah.
And you had a lot of hatred and bitterness, and you had a lot of PC shit that you could say back then that isn't cool now. So it's definitely, it's like, pick up the comic book The Nam, which is probably one of the greatest military comic books ever written. But it is hard. Some of the old comics from back in the 50s, GI Combat. You can go on, read comics on, make sure, I'm going to
Turn
tell
on
this.
ad blocker.
Read comics with an S online, not read comic online. Do not go to that website. Read comics online is still up, and you can read some of these, and some of them are, brutal. And they were shit I got as a 10-year-old off a newsstand.
There's a reason I don't watch war movies. I don't want to see it in my comics either.
Yeah. But G.I. Joe is something, and some people have touched on this. Hasbro likes it when it's saving their ass and making them money and pulling them out of debt, and they hate it when they've got other shit going on. I hardly knew her.
After my own heart, Leia. An animated adaptation of the Skybound Transformers is in development. G.I. Joe could be in that show. But that's what I'm saying. Transformers always has a show coming out. Always.
Man,
That is
I heard it was
there.
supposed to be based on the Energon universe too.
That's
Yeah.
Robert, but that's Robert Kirkman, and Kirkman is going to do with it what Robert Kirkman wants. And I'm not disliking some of the Energon universe, but it hasn't really set with me yet.
I read the first 10 issues of Transformers. I wish I would have kept reading more, but I was going through some hard shit financially. But from what I read, I loved it. Every issue. It was great.
Well, it's
I love the artwork as
basically
well.
it's Cobra Law versus Transformers.
Yeah.
Cobra Law hates technology. Transformers are giant fucking robots.
Big ass robots. Yep.
So I haven't read any of the Transformer side of it. I've got the Duke, Destro, Scarlet, and Cobra Commander in hardback. So
So Michael,
I enjoyed.
He wrote the first couple of Marvel Zombies comics, but I don't think he had anything to do with the show. I think it was just the first and second, or maybe just the first. But he did do Marvel Zombies. That was his.
He made Marvel Zombies.
Marvel Zombies sucks, but it's fun, but it sucks. It's gross.
That's funny considering he also made Walking Dead.
Yeah. That's why they had him do it, because Walking Dead was running, and they're like, "Hey, come write a zombie story for Marvel." And he's like, "Yeah, sure." You know, just make Spider-Man Aunt May and MJ. It's fine.
How you do a superhero zombie story?
I mean, I like Invincible. Invincible's been really good. I like
can't
the
watch
comic.
that show just get worse and worse with animation. I've seen the clips and I don't want to sit through it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Speaking of animation and better animation, is anybody excited for the Dragon Ball Super remake?
Dragon Ball Super when does that come back?
I guess they're remaking Battle of Gods, and
Again?
it's gonna be yeah. So I know a lot of people are upset about it, but it's
That's the
supposed
third
to be like,
fucking time.
I know, but it's supposed to be like way up, like super really good animation. Like
I'd rather
updating
just get them
everything.
to I'm drunk. Adapt the current manga, like
They
Super
are.
Ego Vegeta.
They are.
I'd just
They're
rather them
doing-
jump right into it rather than remaking a fucking 2-time revisited story already. Like, because they did the movie and then they did the anime.
Yeah, but they're bringing back the anime too. They're gonna bring back they're continuing on with Dragon Ball Super with the Intergalactic Patrol. They're bringing in Moro and probably Granola at some point as well.
I know Super's animation got a lot better closer to the end, but there was still some mistakes and reused frames and all that stuff. So I'm hoping they just fucking do it the right way.
You know what would save Dragon Ball Z?
What?
Quit moving forward. Give that a rest for a while. Go back to just do a prequel, or just stop.
There's a new game coming out that's set like 1,000 years in the future or something, or like 100 years in the future, and your protagonist is like Goku's great grandkid, and his name is like something normal, like Blake or Trent or something. I don't know.
I've not heard anything about that.
Like, what? What's up, Roughshot? How's it going?
But yeah,
When is
All
Dragon Ball
respect.
Super?
Listen, people who like Dragon Ball, you have my respect, because you have been hanging on to this probably as long as I've been hanging on to Star Wars.
It was my
G.I. Joe.
first introduction to anime. But
Galactic
Dragon
Patrol
Ball
is
was.
probably
Really?
I think, next year or the year after.
Mine was Hiroka Sokadoji, Legend of the Overfiend.
It
That
was-
was my.
It was Dragon Ball on its original Toonami run. Mobile Suit Gundam was going on at the same time. Yu Yu Hakusho was going on at the same time, and Rurouni Kenshin was going on around the same time. So those were my introductions, and then obviously Dragon Ball Z was running the same time, so I saw Dragon Ball Z. So all of that. Together.
I take it back. My first anime was Battle of the Planets back in like 1979.
Do y'all remember Big O on Adult Swim?
That is
That was a good show.
Quality.
That was the animation was really good.
Story was good. Soundtrack.
My introduction to anime was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What was it?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
is that
anime?
I feel like some people would consider it anime, but
I know it's an Asian. I think it's a Korean studio that draws it. So I guess
it's gateway drug anime.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
See, I've never watched Avatar.
It's amazing.
What?
It's a great show.
I'm surprised.
No, I've never watched.
I'm very surprised.
The first live action movie, however, is awful.
What are you talking about? What? I don't know what that is.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What is that? I don't know what that
Are you kidding, Dan?
Of course.
You're joking, right? Okay. Yeah, no.
I don't talk about that movie.
Oh, okay.
That is one of the only movies I've ever.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That's the live. The M. Night Shyamalan Last Airbender movie is one of the only movies I've ever actually almost asked for my money back. Like I actually almost went to them and to the box.
Well, the
office
first
and,
problem was it was
like,
M. Night Shyamalan. He had like 3 tricks up his sleeve, and then he was done. And then he was out. He was like, "I'm out of ideas."
I should have known when I saw The Happening.
I would never do that. No.
The Sixth Sense is good. I like The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, no, there's he did some great stuff. And
Sixth
then
Sense.
Devil.
Unbreakable is still one of the best.
The twist for Devil was so dumb. The fucking devil was dead half the movie. Like that was so stupid. I was like, this is not.
I didn't see the one where the 3 guys were in the same movie.
That was shit.
And Old was just fucking awkward and weird.
No, that really? You didn't like the third Glass?
I
thought it was.
No, they killed off Bruce Willis. They killed off everybody. It was
spoilers.
It's been fucking like
spoilers.
5 years.
Yeah.
Like 5 years. Y'all are behind. That's the thing. So can we talk about that? Like there's spoilers are literally hours after the show comes out or the movie because people just record shit in movie theaters nowadays. So you really can't I'm not saying don't try, but it's almost impossible if you're on social media to avoid spoilers.
Great. Is that a Mezco?
No, that's the War Journal Punisher just with a trench coat.
Oh, nice.
Like after we're done here, I have to watch Euphoria. It's the last episode, and then I'm gonna rewatch it again with my girlfriend tomorrow, hopefully.
Man, just rent some porn. It's easy. It's easy
No.
to watch.
I think I watched the Avengers Endgame like 10 times on YouTube.
Euphoria
will return in Avengers Secret
trash,
Wars.
But it's my trash, okay? But Zendaya's performance as Rue is literally the best and the only part that's the reason I watch the show is
you've got my number. Text me some schwitty boobies when you
it's so cringe this season. It's so bad.
I need a new screensaver.
Y'all don't care about spoilers for Euphoria. I know that. Chat, do you care?
Dude, I can't.
Well, listen, Leia, I love Hunter Schafer, but I fucking hate Jules. Jules is such a bad person. I mean, they're
is that
all
Hunter
bad.
Schafer's character?
Yes, and Jules is a piece of shit. She's awful.
I can't name a single character in that show.
I just know the actors' names.
I don't think I've seen a single episode.
I just want to say something else. Zendaya is probably one of the best.
Y'all know Jacob Elordi, right? He played Frankenstein in the Netflix movie, the big, tall, attractive Australian man. Yeah. So his character's been around since season 1. He's been a piece of shit the whole time. The second to last episode of the show, they fucking killed him off, and it was the worst way for anybody to go. I didn't feel bad for him, but I was still absolutely shocked. So he got buried alive because he owed $1 million to this Armenian guy. He's doing construction work and trying to build something. And they buried him underground with like a pipe hole to breathe through. And then they gave Sydney Sweeney's character, you have 72 hours because that's how long someone has without water. So she was trying to get $1 million. But while this is happening, a fucking rattlesnake, because of vibrations, crawls down that hole. And then it cuts to it's in there and he's freaking out. And then it cuts to the snake striking and you don't know what happens until the end of the episode. And they pull up his bloated fucking blue corpse from the ground. And I'm just like, holy shit.
Okay, now you
They
got me.
actually did it.
I may have to actually. I may watch an episode now.
His tongue's sticking out of his throat. His eyes are glassed over. He's just veiny and blue. It's fucking gross.
Oh,
And then
God.
Sydney
I'm gonna
Sweeney
look
just
this up
fucking
now.
screams. Oh, it was gross, but it was great. I was like, okay. See, that's why I watch the show. Okay, it's terrible, but it's shock terrible. And some of all the characters are really bad. It's like It's Always Sunny, but not funny. You know, except I like Rue, and I
I'm
want
gonna
her
hop off,
to.
you guys.
All right.
If you
It was
guys
good to
are
see
still
you.
on later, yeah, I was good to see you guys. If you're
No, we're
still
gonna
on
stop
later,
in
I might
15
hop on.
minutes because I gotta watch
okay.
Euphoria. I gotta watch Euphoria.
Is Euphoria over the stream?
I don't want spoilers. That's the thing. I know I just spoiled a bunch of people when they watched the replay.
I don't
but,
see this picture. I'm looking at this picture. I don't see the picture.
but it's good to see you. Take care of
Yeah.
those babies. Take care of those comics.
Absolutely.
Thank you for popping on.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
gross.
Good to see everybody. Nice meeting everyone as well.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Everybody go subscribe to Danny D&T Comics and Collectibles. It's Danny and Tessa. Go subscribe. Go make sure you check
Thank
them out.
you. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, I see.
I'll pull up the picture, Dan. I'll pull it up.
I already saw it. It's.
No, I'm gonna pull it up because I want everybody to see this because it's fucking great. It's great. It's gross, but it's great. Let's go. Images. Where can you show me? Where is it?
I didn't know this was a show where like people got killed.
Well, that's the thing. They hadn't really.
This didn't seem like that type of show.
Here we go. What the hell? Can I enlarge this? Hold on. It will not let me. Damn, I just want to see Nate dead. Like, is that too much to ask, internet? But
what is going on?
There he is.
That's pretty
So
gross.
the Frankenstein movie wasn't much of a leap for him then. So.
No. Let me move this so we
I don't like him. He's dating my celebrity crush.
Not a good way to go, but he deserved it.
Who's
and
he
that's
dating?
Kendall Jenner. Kendall Jenner.
Oh, he's dating it. Really? Oh.
He's dating a Jenner? Oh god.
Kendall, the best looking one.
Fuck the Jenners. All of them. And the Kardashians. Fuck them. Fuck them. But yeah, that's disappointing. Not Nate, but the Kendall Jenner thing. But that's what rich people do, right? He's like what? He's like 6'5". That is a fucking huge fucking dude. Like you don't recognize how big he is until you see him next to other people, and you're like, holy shit.
I think I'm just gonna go watch Breaking Bad again. Maybe Better Call Saul.
I still haven't finished Better Call Saul. I need to.
Oh, that is a.
I still haven't finished the fucking Shield because I know what's gonna happen the next episode. Certain hand grenade into a certain vehicle. I know exactly what's going to happen, and I just don't want to watch it, and I don't want to go on from there. So I'm just like,
see, that's what I miss about the lockdown is I caught up on so many shows.
Right,
that I needed
so much
to.
TV. X-Men '97 starts this month.
I'm surprised are you happy about that? The new season of X-Men?
Yeah, I'm excited for the season. I just I don't know if I'm that excited for the story that they're presenting.
The new He-Man movie looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want to see He-Man.
I'm pretty happy to see. I grew up with the Canon Films Dolph Lundgren He-Man, so this is going to be I'm going to be happy for this one.
I wonder if we have a cameo in the movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's his dad.
I heard.
He was at the premiere.
They should make him King. What was it, King Rolf?
He probably is.
What's He-Man's father's name?
Oh, that's July 1st. Yeah, they pushed it back from June. It was supposed to be June 27th. They pushed it back a couple of days.
Come on, chat. Where's all you Motu?
I don't think that's not the audience we felt here, Max. I don't have the Motu. I just
Randor.
Randor. That's it.
He's not playing Randor.
Jetman got it. Yeah, I don't have the Motu knowledge.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
Someone said he's playing King Grayskull. Is there a King Grayskull?
There's a King Grayskull, but I think King Grayskull's black.
Uh-oh, that would be a whole can of worms.
Yeah, their arms is white, so I think the cartoon.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren's definitely not black.
There was a He-Man, wasn't there like the Netflix show, right?
Yeah, the one that
Mark Hamill played Skeletor, right?
Yeah, Kevin Smith was the showrunner for that.
Yeah.
I
It
remember
wasn't
that.
a bad. It wasn't a
gruesome.
bad story. It was okay.
I heard it was decent.
I think it focused on everybody but He-Man.
June 6th. Well, that's the
Wasn't
thing.
it-
There was
wasn't it
no
called
He-Man
She-
in the first
But
season.
wasn't it called She-Ra?
No, She-Ra Princess of Power is a different show, and actually the creator is like trans, like a trans man.
Oh, really? Okay. I heard that was really good.
Yeah, the creator's a trans man.
It was more the She-Ra that they did was really. I didn't watch a lot of it because it is really a kid show. It is like really a kid show. So, but it was really well done.
When they do He-Man 2, they better put fucking She-Ra in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an Easter egg of She-Ra in this one.
I just want to
you've
She-Ra.
got to. If you're gonna have Mordok and all that, that's all from the She-Ra.
They're twins.
They are? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Wait, who is?
I'm pretty sure they're twins, aren't they? Chat, do you know?
I thought they were cousins.
Yeah, I thought they were cousins.
Not kissing cousins, just regular cousins.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know.
This is Eternia. What happens in Eternia stays in Eternia.
We talk about first, second, or third cousins here. What do we got going on?
He-Man.
Oh no, she's the long lost twin sister of He-Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't kiss then. That's like Leia and Luke. Don't kiss y'all.
Yeah,
Don't
but we
do it.
already. But right, yeah.
He-Man.
I showed Star Wars to somebody for the first time, the trilogy, and like during that kissing scene, I actively cringed. And then when we watched the next movie, she was like, "Oh, they're brother and sister."
Ew, they kissed.
And I was like, yeah, I was cringing during that scene in the last movie. She's like, but they kissed in the last movie.
Fine.
I
It
know.
was just a kiss on the cheek.
Fine.
Wait, no, it wasn't a kiss on the cheek in Empire, was it?
And that's when you.
lips.
Then you got to start explaining Splinter, the Mind's Eye, and all that.
When they made when George Lucas wrote the first movie, he didn't intend for Darth Vader to be Luke's father. That was something they wrote in the second movie. And then after the second movie, they still didn't intend for Leia to be Luke's sister. But by the time the third movie rolled around, they came up with that idea. And that's why they had the incestuous shit, because they weren't planning on her being the sister. But they were like, this makes more sense narratively. So
wasn't it George Lucas's wife's idea?
Probably, I feel like George would listen to his wife.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "You better do this," and he'd be like, "Okay, honey,
I
I'll do
mean,
it."
she's the reason it actually exists, because she did all that fucking editing that
And
made
Brian
any
De
of
Palma.
that crap.
Thank Brian De
make
Palma
sense.
too. Brian De Palma
Yeah.
is the reason for the crawl.
A lot of influential people made Star Wars possible. Like we wouldn't have it without.
So one of my favorite lines in Empire Strikes Back is when Leia goes, "I'd rather kiss a Wookiee." Han goes, "I can arrange that.
I could arrange that."
It's good dialogue.
Nerf herder. The best line in Empire though is when Leia says "I love you" and Han says "I know." Like I think that was improvised too. I think that
that was
improvised
all Harrison Ford.
Yeah, it's so good, so good.
I read a thing a couple of years ago. Gary Kurtz, before he passed away, did an interview because he had famously did not. He wasn't on a production of Return of the Jedi. Like he fell out actually with George Lucas because, as he says, like George got more like toyetic and like the movie got more toyetic, and then like with the Ewoks and everything, and he was like, I'm not happy with this vision. But his idea was that in the third movie at the end that Luke and Leia were not brother and sister, that Leia would become like the queen of whatever, I guess, I don't know, some planet or something. But she would become the queen.
Alderaan. Wait,
well, yeah,
hold on.
2 or whatever. But she became queen. Han dies. That was like part of his vision. He actually thought like, okay, Han's gonna
Harrison
die.
Ford wanted that too.
Yeah. And then Luke was basically gonna like go off in the sunset, and like I guess he did have a sister, but it wasn't Leia, and he was gonna go basically like look for his sister and also, kind of ride off into the sunset by himself, kind of like a Ronin. And I thought that was an interesting concept. I would have dug that.
I could see that.
You
That
know,
sounds
I would have
interesting.
preferred the Colin Trevorrow version of Rise of Skywalker. Not that I would buy this, but is there like to be? I'm thinking you mean new figure, right? And I'm sure they'll make a new.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, somebody's already made. There've been also already head sculpts people have been
Custom
making
head sculpts, yeah.
of Roy.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Laugh it up, fuzzball. I so much like I know all the lines to all three of those movies.
I never,
and
knew,
the fucking
I never knew that Peter Mayhew talked English, talked normally.
It's
and
so
they dubbed
funny
in
to
his
see
voice.
that.
That's
Well,
so funny.
but
Just
also
a big British dude.
But
You
also
know,
listen to David Prowse as Darth Vader saying all the lines.
Oh,
that James
Poor
Earl
David
Jones.
Prowse.
so bad.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, but they screwed him over too. He didn't even know they'd replace his voice. They're just like, yeah, I just say the
Yeah, it
line.
was kind of sad, and then he kind of became apparently very jaded and.
And they did that.
It makes sense.
They did that to the original Darth Maul voice actor too, because it wasn't Ray Park.
Peter
that voiced him.
Serafinowicz.
Yeah, he
Oh
got
no!
treated
You're talking about
really-
Ray Park. Yeah.
Because Ray Park did the body, but they had a different voice.
To end of the when they replaced him with Hayden Christensen in the Force.
Yeah,
which
makes no sense.
No, Obi-Wan's old, but Anakin's young.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. And they're like, well, that's when the last time he was on the light side. So, but no, the last time he was on the light side was right before he died.
Right.
When he turned back to
Yeah,
the
that was
light
a little bit. That was kind of disrespectful to the actor.
Yeah. And yeah, Sam Witwer has done every Darth Maul voice after the Phantom Menace, pretty much.
Also, Darth Maul, Shadowhunter. Riley, you were saying you like the animated stuff. You need to watch that.
I'm 3 episodes in.
Oh, you have.
I'm trying to watch it with Rhea, but it's just hard to make her sit down and watch.
Max, you would like it too. I think, as from an artist perspective, because
What's that?
Darth Maul Shadowhunter. Or no.
I watched the first. I watched the first episode. They had it on YouTube. I can't wait to get
We're wanted in 3 star systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead.
Because
you'll be dead.
There's a bunch of all of that. A lot of the episodes they actually went in and hand painted things in the episode, the anime,
No, it's a really
the
pretty
lightsaber
show.
animation.
It's the peak of their animation style.
Those two guys in
Dr. Evazan and Ponda Baba.
They were in Rogue One, right?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They did make
and
it.
So there's this book called There's this book series called Galaxy of Fear, and Dr. Evazan is one of the main characters, like the main villain.
I remember that.
Yeah. So you learned a lot more. And Dr. Evazan is a very dark character. So he's created these things where he essentially just cuts the head off of people and puts like robotic brains on their
craniated is what they're called.
Craniated, yeah. So like there's this whole legends lore about Dr. Evazan where it's like he's a very dangerous dude, actually. Like he's not just talking shit.
He's kind of like what's his name? Oh my god, I should know it. Mengele. He's kind of like Dr. Mengele.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, he's just like fucking mad scientist who just fucking
hurts people for fun
and turn them into slaves, essentially. It's fucking crazy.
Well, that's something that everybody really. There's a lot of dark shit in Star Wars.
Star Wars Death Troopers is a fucking great book. It's dumb that they put Han and Chewie in it, but that's still a cool story.
I'll still maintain Dark Saber, the novel.
Ooh.
If you are a Star Wars fan, if you have not
shit.
read Dark Saber, it is.
I'm pretty sure that's a sequel to Death Troopers. I'm pretty sure there's something about the virus that they were creating in Dark Saber as well, right? Or is that a different book?
No, Dark Saber's an old Legends book.
Yeah, but so is Death Troopers.
Oh,
Death
yeah,
Troopers is
technically.
the zombie stormtroopers.
But Death Troopers came out like in the early 2000s. I think Dark Saber came out in like the
Dark
early
Saber
90s.
was basically what it turned in. They turned it into Rogue One. It's basically about the.
I still read it.
Yeah, it's the original before they retconned the engineer, the guy who actually engineered and designed the Death Star, and before they made it a big kyber lightsaber. It was,
So Michael, the Death Trooper, like there is a classification of Stormtrooper that's called a Death Trooper, and that's the guys with the black armor that speak like their words are encoded into like noises, so you don't understand what they're saying. But there's a book called Death Trooper, and it's about a prison ship and there's a virus that they find like a
yeah,
a
I know the one.
dilapidated
I know the one you're
Imperial
talking
Star
about.
Destroyer, and they go on there, and then a virus starts infecting people, and it's like this gray goo that runs through their veins and zombifies them. So that's why it's called Death Troopers, because they're zombie stormtroopers. And it was a Sith engineered virus.
Oh, the sequel was called Red Harvest.
Okay, Red Harvest. See, Darksaber, Red Harvest. They just got the two word.
You know how
And Leah, Galen Erso was not the engineer of the Death Star.
God, I hate
would
Rogue One.
die on that hill.
You know how in the end of Rogue One they CGI'd Princess Leia? That wasn't.
Yeah, it looks so bad. And Tarkin.
Why couldn't they have done that with Harrison Ford in the Solo movie and not have an actor?
You know what? That actor did a pretty serviceable job.
He did a good job imitating Harrison Ford, but it was still just an imitation.
Yeah,
I thought the only problem with Solo is that it only got one movie.
Yeah, it should have been. They wanted 3 movies.
Yeah,
apparently Donald Glover is working on a Lando Calrissian series, but at this point he's the same age as Billy D. Williams was during Star Wars. So
are you serious?
That's the point. Yeah, he's
They're the
40
same
something.
age.
That's pretty close.
Wow.
They're in their 40s. He's in his 40s.
Donald Glover's in his 40s now. Jesus.
Yeah. He's like
yeah,
41,
we're old.
40.
We're all old as fuck, Dan.
I was surprised to see Billy D. Williams in Rise of Skywalker. I didn't know he was that healthy.
I mean, he's still kicking.
Yeah, he's had some medical issues. I know, like when I saw him at Comic-Con, like actually that's
Donald Glover is 42. I was right.
Wow, he's 40.
And now I'm going to see how old was Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams is almost 90.
Well, when the movie came out, though.
He's probably in his. I'm going to say he was in his 40s.
He was born in 1915, so he was.
Things I liked about Rise of Skywalker. Chewie didn't actually die because I love Chewbacca. Billy D. Williams came back, and Wicket came back at the end. I like Ewoks. I'm not a Ewok hunter.
So, let me do the math. So when did Empire come out? 83?
No, 80.
80. 83, 84 was Return. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So if he was born in 1915 and it came out in 83.
No, he's born in 37, not 15.
Oh, yeah, 1937. I don't know why. Okay, no, his mom was born in 1915. Okay, 1937. So he was 30, 40, 50, wait, no, 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm bad at math, y'all. Help me out. He was 40 something.
42.
He's the same exact age as Donald Glover right now. So they literally cannot do a Lando Calrissian series with Donald Glover. It does not work. It doesn't work.
I'll suspend my disbelief for a Lando Calrissian movie with.
They're literally
Donald
the exact
Glover.
same age.
I know, but I'll pretend it's okay.
Yeah,
just make it happen. Hey, I gotta get.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours.
Oh, yeah,
we're gonna kick it off. Everybody, replay crew, whatever. Make sure you subscribe to Max. Subscribe to G.I. Jetman. Dan doesn't have a channel, but you can find him on Instagram under the same name, the BatDan89. If you're not subscribed to me, what the hell are you doing here? Just like, but still, if you've been watching this whole time and you haven't subscribed and you're new, just hit the subscribe button. I got 2 members first videos up right now. One is going up on Tuesday for everybody. The other one is next week. So you got a whole week to eat that up, members. So
When are we getting another bloopers film? Come on.
I gotta fuck up. I'm perfect. I barely ever fuck up.
Everybody in the chat and everybody, if you want to watch a good show, watch Dutton Ranch.
What is it?
Dutton Ranch.
Dutton Ranch.
With
Harrison Ford.
I'll watch anything with that redhead with in it.
Kevin Costner's daughter that in Yellowstone and the guy she married, Rip.
Nice.
It's really good. I like it.
All right, y'all. This has been fun. We made it to 3 hours. Thank you, everybody who showed up. Larry, Danny. I know Larry, you're here now in the chat. Max, Dan, G.I. Jetman. Thank you. Keep your head up. Stay brave. Be kind to your local LGBTQ plus community. If you're protesting, you're just super safe. I'm gonna go watch Euphoria. Love y'all. We'll see you next time, and bye-bye. Now I gotta hit the end.
My safe word will be whiskey.
Sorry, Rod, what was that?
Whiskey.
Your friend's wasted, Anakin.
Check this out!
Pork chop sandwiches.
Freaking pump! I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day!
Oh! Man, he hit his ass with a porky toe, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
God, I go to church every goddamn Sunday. You gonna bring the demons out of me?
No matter what you do, I will be proud of you, even if you receive a liberal arts degree. Baby time. It's baby time. Wait, I wasn't finished.
All right, give him the stick. Don't give him the stick.
You know my dad?
Oh, G.I. Joe! What the fuck? This is my hat now. This is totally my hat.